Don't you love it? It's your favorite. I'm feeling recharged, energized, on the verge of... And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real while they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real while they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. I'm feeling recharged, energized, on the verge of something epic, see it in my eyes. Don't be surprised when I bring this dream to life. OMG, it flows and so revealing, almost TMI. So taking that one time, they tell me cut to top, that lacerate with every line. I'm still in watches, excuse me, I mean I take my time. Sit back and watch it, a better movie you couldn't write. No way to move me out the way or push me to the side. Feeling quite like a belly, yeah, now it's time to ride. On my enemies, the biggest one's my enemy. So overcritical of my mistakes I tend to be. So much attention at one time and I'm missing to peace. If you don't watch it, doves cry inside your inner peace. I'm feeling like a Prince Niccolo, trying to be the go hunter my piccolo. I know it's gonna be difficult, but homie, you gon' dig it when I'm done. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real while they be vague. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real while they be vague. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. Yeah, all the way to the top, it's time to get it, we gon' make it. Just a few of the things they telling me on a daily basis, and I truly believe, no doubt, what's the fun in? Man, this ain't funnin', this ain't running, not even jogging, crawling like Tommy. You sound like Chucky, always scary, no February, baby they love it, but it's short-lived. Wondering why y'all look like monkeys on the porch still. Popping, pillin' and bananas, you gon' slip up. Them trapping days is over, homie, put them zips up. Don't even need around to make you love the way I do it. Now what you say about how you say it, make it quote. And if it wasn't for me, girl, your heart still would be torn. And if it wasn't for that girl, I wouldn't be writing this song. So I guess it works out all along. I guess it's all good. It's all good all along. Remember that September when we first met? Trick question, it was October the 10th. By the time they were trick-or-treating, I made sure that you and me were the illest thing on the scene. Cleopatra and King Tut. Wrong era, but as long as they seen us, they'd understand that our romantic and gathering was all that we needed to make some magic start happening. If I had another wish, I'd ask for you to come back again, but instead, we like Batman and Catwoman. It's been a while since I seen your smile, seen the cow. I only took like 3 of your lives, so give that nigga one more and let me have 5 that's left. I swear to God, I say I love you with my last breath. As long as we can conquer and we can have past tense, I'll be the man you picture having gorgeous kids with. The only thing I need from you is your forgiveness. The heart still would be torn. And if it wasn't for that girl, I wouldn't be writing this song. So I guess it works out all along. I guess it's all good. It's all good all along. I don't wanna be all on my own. No calls on the phone from you. A closet of clothes that are all mine. Empty spot in the drawer where yours used to go when I voted for you. I don't know what's worse. This is so torture. Try to forget you. I just need some more. Desert to the rain type of metaphor. Thought I wasn't changed. Favorite necklaces. I think about it, get extra pissed. Had them demons on me, need an exorcist. When that season comes around, I'm crazy. But you knew that about me, baby. You can't just leave me here with no high score to break. Letting you go, mistake I can't afford to make. If it wasn't for me, girl, Indiana Jones, whipping in the city, digging for these precious stones, dodging arrows from the natives. Narrowly I be escaping. Arc a cup and end up saving. I don't eat no poison gauge.
Man, this bitch by myself.
Shit, what's cracking 92, baby?
Oh, these niggas lighting up blunts and shit.
Oh yeah, man. I just started, man. You probably have a bunch of people pull up, man. Yeah, we be smoking, we be drinking, man. We be lit.
I
This
didn't
bitch.
do rag and shit. Nigga, you can't even hit me and shit up.
Huh? I can hear you. You got headphones on. He said, "Yeah, I can hear you, bro."
Yo, what's good, nigga?
What it do, man?
What's good? That nigga lighting up a blunt. I need to light one up too.
Put at least 2 grams in that bitch, man.
What you smoking on?
What kind of blunt?
Nah, what you smoking on? What kind of weed?
Oh man, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I don't even be asking the name no more. I'm in Atlanta,
Yeah, it be
so
like that, man.
you know, I know my shit just be good. I go off the smell and the look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even be asking them like, what's the name? Oh man, this is some gelato number 12, raspberry. You be like, well, never mind. I'm mad I asked, bro.
Shit, I need to go pick up my motherfucking self.
Hell yeah, what's good,
That's
shit?
what I need to
Appreciate
do.
you pulling up, man. We just started this bitch, man. It's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas pulling up, but yeah, it's funny you said that, man, because the first thing I know when a nigga got bad, this Atlanta I'm talking about. I know Cali and shit where you can go in the store. I done lived out there, it's different. But out here where niggas got to get it off the street, if a nigga even telling me what kind of weed it is, I already know it's bad. If he already trying, he like, yeah, man, this some grape super kush bubble jello.
Yeah.
Be like, man,
Yeah, especially if they trying to sell that hoe too hard.
Yeah, they trying. Man, this shit's some
let it
gas, bro.
Yeah.
I be like, let me smell it. But my guy, we don't even go through all that. He don't even hit me up if we got hella people pulling up now. But my nigga don't even go through all that. He don't even hit me up if he ain't got no good weed.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be like. See, this is big.
Yeah. John, man, appreciate you pulling up. My nigga Johnny Cage, man, what it do? All y'all just pulled up at the same moment, nigga.
Yeah, it was happening. It was good.
I'm signed up with my real name on BX, man. I mean, on Zoom meeting. I'm Cuddy Sock, man. Maybe I should have put.
I'll change it for you. I got you, fam.
Change the Cuddy, man.
I got you, fam. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
What up with y'all?
What's good,
Shit,
man?
I had to
hey, my nigga, no days over there in that Apollo Creed hoodie, nigga.
Dub Nation, we in the building, man.
Lakers.
Oh, y'all done. Y'all done.
Super done. Super
and
done.
we ain't even at the All-Star break.
Nigga, we gonna be straight though. Y'all already know what it is. We gonna be straight.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
We dealing with a lot of injuries. We be back though, man. I'm Bulls fan. We dealing with some injuries. We be back.
Y'all legit.
Been straight.
The Bulls legit now. Ain't nobody
you say you're a Bulls fan?
I mean, we got these injuries, man, and I remember once the White Mama went down, the White Mama Part 2 went down.
The White
Mama, you bugging? You bugging?
Hey, once Caruso went down, shit, it was a wrap for us. Perimeter defense went in the toilet. Like our shit done dropped all the way, fell all the way out.
Speaking of Caruso,
hey, bro, I ain't
that's
gonna
the
lie
Lakers
though,
problem right there.
Man, the Lakers got a whole lot of problems, my nigga. Like, yo, the Bulls was like one of the most exciting teams to watch this year so far.
I agree.
I agree, but niggas was sleeping though. I was saying top 5. I was saying top 3. As soon as we made our few moves, I was like, okay, top 3. Everybody else was like, nah, their defense gonna be trash. I'm like, how you add Caruso and Lonzo Ball to your perimeter defense and the shit gonna be trash? Our defense wasn't even that bad last year. We was like ranked 13th in the league in defense. Like I don't fucking get it.
And you know
what? Y'all gonna be straight.
I think a lot of people slept on y'all, and I did too. It was because of the offseason moves. Y'all went for the mid range. Y'all went for I said mid range because that's what you think of when you think of DeRozan. But y'all went for the mid tier, right? Y'all went and got DeRozan and a couple instead of going for the super max, right? Trying to throw everything at Giannis or some bullshit. And people was probably looking at that like, yeah. And it was like, no, that was just what y'all needed, right? An infusion on the bench. What's good, Sheed? Man, we got two Sheeds in the room, but what's good, Rashid? Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Yeah, he was cracking.
Back from work.
Hey, I didn't go over the topics, man. Like, I glanced over the topics. So, I don't know if we got a moderator that's going, you know what I'm saying, a mediator, I'm sorry.
So check this out, man. The topics.
I don't know. The homie no days up. He running it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, look, man. I be having topics, and I be having them as like loose suggestions, but I just kind of move us along. I don't be necessarily sticking us to like, we got to talk about this shit first. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's shit.
No, my nigga, you be quarterbacking. No, it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I move niggas along if it get kind of old. I'm like, all right, let's change the subject. But yeah, it's funny because you started off saying,
there we go. Now, there we go. I'm like, man, why my shit so dark? What the fuck?
Hey, it's who in a place where weed is legal right now?
I'm in New Mexico. Weed legal here.
Where are you at?
New Mexico is legal here.
What about you?
In New Mexico.
You in New Mexico too?
Nah, I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston.
Oh,
ain't shit legal here, man.
Hey, what's happening? I'm in the H-Town too. Off of Corona, got me all relocated out here.
I be out there all the time. Shit.
Houston and Atlanta is like so much alike in down to our weed.
You think so?
I think it's not to say we the same. We different. You know what I'm saying? But it's got a lot of shit in common. If you really broke down both the strip club culture, you know what I'm saying? The car culture, the traffic, the size of the cities. You know what I'm saying? The black women that we have, like, where you could just go anywhere and see a fine black woman anywhere.
You ever been to Dallas?
Nah, I ain't never been to Texas.
You gotta go to. You gotta come to Texas. You gotta come to Texas. You gotta go to Dallas, Houston, all the big cuts.
But
hey, Dallas got some bad. So I when I was flying to Houston for work early this past summer, and I moved from Las Vegas where the weed is everything legal there. It's debauchery all the time.
Everything.
To New Mexico. Everything. Hey, look, man, it ain't nothing. You'll see some wild shit. Cops will just ride straight by that shit. Like, hey, that's everyday shit. We ain't worried about that type of shit. But Dallas,
them niggas ain't even care about Tupac. They ain't worried about nothing else.
Bro, they ain't let me smoke and walk though in Vegas. That was the crazy thing.
You can smoke.
You gotta stand.
You can smoke and walk up and down wherever you are.
Yeah,
it don't even matter.
They okay. You can have. They ain't tripping on that.
People think it's just a strip. You can do that shit anywhere. Like you smoke your joint, walk. It don't even matter.
They let you smoke in casinos? I think I tried to fire up.
No, you can't smoke in the casino.
You got a little nice little vape in the casino. You can hit your little vape on the low, but you ain't finna roll up like this in no casino.
They should.
You should, Bro, niggas like me believe everywhere where you see a motherfucking asshole smoking a cigarette. No offense if y'all niggas smoke cigarettes, but I can't stand that smell. That's where a nigga should be allowed to smoke weed at.
I feel you.
In a bar, I should be able to like give me a Henny, and then I can fire this up while I'm having my drink. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It'll be less shootings in clubs.
Hey, I feel you. In New Mexico out here, that these niggas they don't even let you drink and gamble. Like you gotta drink at the bar and then go and gamble. I'm like, the whole reason I gamble is so the little sexy, you know what I'm saying, leotard wearing motherfucker come over there and offer me a drink, then take 2 hours to come back with my shit. That's the whole
That's right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't wrong.
That's part of the experience.
Yeah, that's part of the experience. I'm like, man, I ain't giving y'all none of my money. Fuck out of here. I'll sit at the bar.
And I've been to New Mexico one time when I first drove to Cali. I went I-40 the whole way, so that bitch took me through. I stayed in a Motel 6 in a town called Kyrie. So shout out to New Mexico. Oh, New Mexico, I just passed through it, but it's a beautiful state driving through.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful, but ain't no black women here, bro. Man, look.
You got to follow up on you a Native American chick, a little Latina out there, bro.
Hey, I'm going my ass
back to
Vegas. I'm finna go back to Vegas. I ain't staying here.
Shout out to Megawatts who just pulled up, bro. Appreciate you joining the crew, man. Shout out to you, bro. But,
well, Megawatts was happening.
Salute, fellas.
Hey, look, my nigga started off the podcast. 92 Baby was asking me what I was smoking on, and I was telling him. And it's funny you brought up Vegas, because I done been out there. I done lived in Cali. I've been in states where you can go get it in the store, in the dispensary. And when you get in the dispensary, you know exactly what you smoking, right? You be like, nigga, this is Obama 92, this is sativa, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I'm like, nigga, here in Atlanta, I bet it's the same in Houston. If a nigga even start telling me the name, I already know it's some bad weed. I don't even need to know the name. It don't matter out here. Niggas just be naming that shit, whatever. They be like, this that Minaj, nigga. This that nigga. This that Cardi B. This that BBL, nigga. We smoking that BBL. You be like, all right, whatever. I just say the same thing. I be like, all right, man, whatever.
Hey, niggas smoking on Asian dog. And then they be like, look at these hairs. Look at these hairs, man. Check you see them shits?
Smell,
bro.
I'm an OG in the game, nigga. I need to smell it. Now, really, that tell me everything right there. I put my face in the bag. I'm good.
Yeah.
Fuck all the names, nigga. This
you know niggas should like change that shit though.
What?
They can make that shit smell better than what it is.
Yeah, but you then that's when you're a real OG because when you pull on that bitch, I could pull on it before I light it, my nigga. I'd be like, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Nigga smoke too much.
I know before I light it. That shit got to taste this right citrus type of like taste, nigga. That gassy type of taste, nigga. I'm like, nah, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, disclaimer, man. I can't smoke, so if I'm sitting here quiet, doing y'all weed conversations, because I can't smoke, man. I can't smoke. I wish I could. My job won't allow it.
Oh, we talked about that one last week. You missed my demonstration last week where I showed the synthetic Wizinator kit that I got, nigga. That shit been going strong for 10 years, nigga. Federal jobs and everything, nigga. And I don't Oh yeah.
Well, I'm federals. I mean, they test for everything though.
Yeah, but when you use synthetic P, it comes through just like regular P. They can't tell the difference.
No,
so
nigga,
it doesn't
where you get that shit from?
I can't sneak no federal P through the metal, man, bro.
Oh no. You ain't see. He missed the demonstration last week, bro. It came with a whole kit.
But I got X-ray machines like that I walk through like at the airports. Like
the kit,
man traps. If I walk in there and some shit in my balls, that door gonna lock. And they gonna draw down.
Hold on, question. When you say X-ray, is it like see-through or just metal? Because the thing I'm talking about is made of plastic.
No, it's for everything. It's
like
any
shit.
material, and they test for explosives as well. So it's any material, and then they wand us for potential gunpowder residue explosives.
Oh yeah, you can't get away with that. Where you at? Well, see, the thing is, where you would test, where we're aware of my kit is to like LabCorp at a normal job where they send you, not somewhere like where probation officer gonna be staring at your dick, or what you sound like. What y'all guys like when I got locked up and they put me through the body scanner they got now, so they can tell even if you got something up your ass. Even if you try to sneak something up your ass, they gonna scan. They can be like, "Oh, turn around. We see the whole thing. We scanned your whole body, nigga." I was like, "Damn, they got body scanners now."
Like, nigga, you did that for nothing. We caught
you body scanned.
Hey, don't shit get past them, son. I just had surgery on my wrist. I got a whole metal brace up in here. I broke my shit playing ball, and
basketball.
I had to sign a whole. Now I walked through the airport with this shit just fine. I had to sign a whole disclosure form and all these fucking numbers and forms and shit stating what happened and where it is and provide the x-rays from the doctors and everything. Because every time I walk through, that bitch go off.
Right. Jokic got you too, man. Jokic out here need to stop pushing niggas around on the court, man.
There's some games on right now. Hold on.
Nah, I know my squad ain't playing. We whooped the shit out of some team last night. Who was that? It was the Pistons. It don't count, but it still felt.
The Pistons ain't got nobody but Jeremy Grant. Bro.
And K, but he a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He ain't expecting.
Hey, Clay looking good for y'all though.
Clay looking
back for real.
He looking about 75-80%, which is still better than a lot of niggas in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Shit! Oh nigga, we up on Cleveland right now. I was
Who's we?
The Bulls.
Oh, I forgot that quick. Okay. I was like, we up? Hey, I was like, we up? We ain't even playing
I gotta be honest. I'm shocked and amazed that we leading with how short-handed we are.
So question since we on basketball, right now. Season ends tomorrow. Who you have in the finals? Who's playing in the finals? Who wins the finals?
Greek Freak and LeBron.
You really think the Lakers going to the finals? Bro?
Yeah. Who said LeBron?
Is LeBron getting traded to the Warriors or something? Because
right. That's over for the Lakers, bro.
Hey, Shit, man, that's a tough one. If the season ended right now,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to say Memphis and Brooklyn. I mean, those are the two. I mean, I can't even say my own team because we're talking about right now. My team beat the fuck up all from hell. And if it's Memphis, they got a better record than Brooklyn. So they gonna have home court, which means Kyrie gonna be playing most of them fucking games. So I had to say Brooklyn and Memphis. I just like the way Memphis playing right now.
My finals prediction is Golden State versus Brooklyn.
You know, it's
damn, nobody ain't got faith.
That's my finals prediction if the season play out. You know
I'm gonna go with Phoenix
today.
You got Phoenix and who?
All right, Phoenix and like Brooklyn.
Phoenix, Brooklyn. You know, I'm gonna tell you something about Cuddy Socks.
Make it.
Say, no, my bad. 92, baby. Say that again.
No. I was just saying that Chris Paul could make it, but every time he get hurt, every time conference finals.
That's the story every year.
Every year.
And last year they couldn't have had it. I mean, like everything went right for them last year for them to go ahead and get one, and they didn't get one.
He was hurt last year.
I feel like that was a chance they might not get that window again.
Yeah, I feel like that was the Falcons 28-3. That was their moment. They just let it slip. But I'm gonna say what Cuddy Sock said about the Grizzlies. Something interesting about them, bro, is I feel like they are treated right now like how the Warriors was in 2015, the year they first won it, which was nobody really saw them coming, even though everybody saw them coming. It's kind of like, but y'all ain't did it before, so nobody don't think y'all gonna do it now. You know what I'm saying? And so the Grizzlies, they could sneak up and it won't even be a sneak because they done beat everybody this year.
They done beat every team that was slated to be in the playoffs. So like 1, 2, 3 seeds in the East and the West, they done beat.
What you say, 92?
I said playoffs different though. We'll see.
That's true. Man, that's big.
That's true.
I don't know if Ja gonna lead it. Ja just in his second year too. But if he do it, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy as fuck.
You ain't
that dude gonna be nice.
True.
I mean, little nigga remind me of Rose. That's probably why I like him. I'm my family from Memphis, and that nigga remind me of Rose, so that's probably why I fuck with Memphis. I like Ja and the way he be attacking the rim.
Nah, yo, as far as like these new generation young niggas, Ja my favorite, and Ja and Lonzo actually. Lonzo both right
there. Like LaMelo.
I don't know.
LaMelo too. I trade Lonzo for LaMelo right now.
I mean, so would I. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean?
Hey. That nigga don't play no defense though. Lonzo on defense.
Yo, see, that's why I favor Zoe, because I'm like, that nigga actually play hard on defense.
What I like about Ja Morant, I'm a big fan, is like I see his YouTube videos of him back in like high school and shit with his dad doing, and he didn't have no money. They wasn't doing these fancy workouts at like some big school or Nike camp. They in the street, nigga, like in the street playing on like the hoop that you know what I'm saying? What you fill with water.
Got him jumping over. He got him jumping on rubber tires.
Yeah, just doing like real shit, real workouts like that a poor nigga would do. Like, let's go outside and do burpees. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no fancy gym.
Let's tape a block of wood to our shoes. Make some trench shoes.
That's that Herschel Walker shit, man. When he's like, nigga, I used to just do push-ups, watch TV, and go flip a big tractor tire over a bunch of times. Like, that make me respect the nigga because I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing. You ain't even got enough money to even go work out officially. Well, you just gotta make
it's Herschel Walker. That's the one with that son, right?
That with what?
Man, hey, Herschel be cooling, man.
That's a Herschel Walker. I know that nigga. He over there playing the other man's
I was about to say, so Herschel Walker is like, he lived 2 lives. His younger life, he was like a football legend in Georgia, and now he like a coon legend, like the biggest sellout ever. Like,
I'm so I'm so disappointed in son, man.
Hey, Cuddy, you right. Because my thing is like this is like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I ain't trying to talk bad about nobody's children and all that. But just truth be told, it's like, my nigga, if that was my son, I'd be so disappointed, bro. Like, what did I do wrong?
This nigga older than me, and I feel like he is my son. Like, I just want to put my hand on his shoulder and be like, hey, man. Let's put these Malcolm X videos on YouTube, man. Just, let's get you deprogrammed, bro. Like,
Herschel Walker.
Growing up in the South, I know niggas like that. I straight up know niggas like that.
Me too.
Because I grew up in Louisiana. I'm from Chicago, but I grew up in Louisiana like half my life there. Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Shout out Louisiana, fam.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck
Hey, shit.
Bugaloo. I'm from New Orleans. I don't know what
Hey, Bugaloo's on the other side of the causeway, past Covington, my nigga. Like it's past
Okay.
Covington.
Okay.
Like you go, when you pass through Mandeville and shit, and then you hit Covington, make that right on I forget the name of the highway, and it'll take you through Sun, Louisiana, all the small towns. It's
It's
okay.
like Grand Island shit.
Y'all niggas, shout out to Leesville, man. I used to live in Leesville, Fort Polk, man, when I was a kid, man. Leesville,
Oh,
Louisiana.
I had to train in Fort Polk.
Big facts. Oh, you was detained out there?
I had to train. out in Fort Polk.
That's the country.
That shit was great. Yeah, that's country. That's Polk.
But you know what y'all said about Herschel Walker? I knew niggas like that growing up too. And Herschel Walker, first of all, shout out Herb Mathis who just pulled up and joined, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
I wanted to say about that Herschel Walker, that coon sellout shit. He one of them niggas like everywhere he went, especially because he was Herschel Walker. He was one of the greatest ballers in Georgia. So think about it. He went and then he ran in a lot of circles with these good old white boys. And the problem is he one of them niggas, they told him he was special. He is different. And he believed that shit. You ain't like them other niggas.
You're not like the others, Herschel.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones.
You one of the good ones. He's like, I am.
Yeah.
He's like, I am. I'm different.
Mama always told me I was special ass head ass nigga. Man.
Yeah. Dumbass nigga. He got a quote out. It was so clever. It's like he's so stupid. He had a good quote on accident. When he had his greatest season ever, and the reporter said, "Hey, Herschel Walker, man, he said something like, you had like 2,000 yards. Are you getting tired?" And he said, the ball ain't heavy. Back then, I thought it was a clever quote. Like, the ball ain't heavy, nigga. I can rub it too. Now, like, he just that stupid. That was
that
his real
nigga that
answer.
stupid, son.
Well, the ball ain't heavy.
Hey, that's a Charles Barkley clever quote. Charles Barkley say that shit, you like, oh, Charles Barkley, funny ass nigga, haha, you like.
Right.
When that nigga say that shit, you like, my nigga, what you mean?
What you mean? Right. What are you saying? Right.
You trained for this. The hell, I never heard a football player say the ball ain't heavy.
Like, we know, nigga, we asking you about your legs and running for 2,000 yards.
Ball ain't heavy, son.
Ball ain't heavy, son. You cool. Get the fuck out of here. You big square head ass Negro. He probably still used to wear Negro in his house. You Negroes, get up out of here asking me for some money. I ain't got no Negro money.
Hey, so fellas, I had a topic I wanted to add. I didn't get a chance to type it in. I was at work when I was fucking around with boxing.
I love.
And so as a black man, I didn't, and this is to some shame of myself. You know, I'm older now. I'm 43. I'm older. So I'm like, MLK. That's not actually his birthday, right? We celebrated on Monday or whatever, this past Monday. But I've watched the I Have a Dream speech a million times, but I've never actually deep dived into everything he had to say. It's been mainly Malcolm writings and shit that I went into. So I went Tuesday and I deep dived only because a lot of Republicans have been taking this little fucking quote out of his speech, judge a man by his character and not his color, and they've been taking that shit and just mischaracterizing it and using it how they want. Okay. So I did a deep dive into his words, and that shit was shocking to me, man. Like, especially the letter he wrote from jail when he was in Alabama.
Yeah, letter from Birmingham jail.
Yeah. I'm maybe I'm alone in this, but he was a lot more poignant that I thought, and he was a soothsayer because the letter he wrote from jail describes Joe Biden to the T right now. Right now, everything he said in that letter, he basically was saying that maybe he went about this the wrong way and thinking that he had allies. Yeah, they'll be upset when they see George Floyd getting choked to death in a 45-minute video. But they're not gonna be that upset the way they want to change some goddamn policies. They're not gonna be upset the way they want to change the systematic laws or any like the filibuster and shit. They don't want to change that type shit, and that was created just to get rid of civil rights type shit.
In that regard, it's like how upset are they really?
Say that again, Johnny Cage.
So it's like, in that regard, how upset are they really?
Exactly.
Right.
And he said that shit. He said that shit back then, and here we are. Yo.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead and speak on that, Hurt.
I got you.
No, like what I was gonna say was they ain't really upset, man. What it is, man, you know, they felt bad. They're not really upset. They just felt bad.
Yeah. Man, look, every time somebody we get on this race thing, I like to just point out, if you think motherfuckers is gonna change based on us black people, like 13% of the country, right? Like, I always remember Sandy Hook, like white school, wealthy state, wealthy neighborhood, white babies got killed, and them gun laws didn't change one bit.
Not one bit.
That tell you everything. They not changing.
What
They
state
laws.
was it in?
That was Connecticut, bro.
Oh, for real? I can see if it was
yeah.
Texas. Texas ain't changing.
It wasn't like if it was. This is Connecticut, bro. This is rich white kids. This, you know what I'm saying? And what did that turn into? That turned into a percentage of people want to deny that it happened.
Yeah, my nigga. You feel me? Like, that was the wild part to
That's
me.
the Sandy Hook shit, huh?
That's the Sandy Hook shit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
I remember
we gonna go further than not doing anything about the gun violence that took our children away. It's easier for us to pretend this shit didn't happen. Start a whole.
We're going to say it was a hoax. We're going to say it was a false flag. You feel me?
These are
nigga, that's cold blood.
crisis actors.
Hey y'all. What about Columbine?
See what I'm saying?
Trying to do the same thing.
What about Columbine? They ain't mentioned that shit forever.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm too young for that one. I remember it, but I don't really remember the shit that was going around.
Nigga, hey, 92, baby, I remember that day like it was yesterday because I was in 12th grade. You see what I'm saying?
9th grade.
Yeah, it was like, yo, all right. And then I remember, because like I said, like I went to a prep school in D.C., so it's like we had a couple of them like little like weird gothic white boys that wore the trench coats and all that in our school. Next day, niggas pressed them. Like, what's on your mind? You feel me?
Damn right.
Yeah. What you got in your backpack, son? Open it up. You feel me? Like, playing no games.
In 8th grade, the year before Columbine, I was in middle school in 8th grade, and I remember us taking fireworks in the bathroom and setting them off as a prank, and it was funny. And like the fire detectors went off, and everybody had to, and like the next year, you wouldn't think about doing that shit, right? Like the next year.
That's how much shit that'll get you 7 years.
Yeah, that's how much shit changed. But Hurt Matthews, my bad. Go ahead. You got it.
No. I was agreeing.
Oh yeah.
I was saying I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, but that MLK, and there's something else about MLK that like my man Cuddy started out on. He was talking about how they always like we do this with everybody, man. I'm gonna change just real quick. They did this to Tupac as well. I still ain't seen that movie because I know it's trash, man. Anybody who really dug deep into Tupac's story, you can't even tell his story in no 2-hour movie. Like it would have had to be like Lord of the Rings, like 3 parts to that shit or something. Like the jail would have been one whole movie. Death Row would have been one whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Like his childhood would have been one whole. But like that's the same with MLK, man. They love to talk about that. They never talk about that he died when he started fighting for the poor people when it went past.
I was just about to say that.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And fellas, can I apologize for my sister? That was my sister. She came in. She thought I was talking to my homeboys from Chicago. She,
on phone now. What it do?
Yeah, it was her birthday, and I bought her a bottle of champagne. She want me to pop it for her. So
Fort Bell, I seen that, man. Shout outs to her. Happy birthday to your sister, man.
For real.
All right, I let her know. I just shoot her ass away though.
Yeah. We'll be tripping over here, man. We ain't on that shit, man.
Not at all. But I can't remember the name of the speech, but there's a video that you can easily find on YouTube. Like it was Martin in his later years, and he was in some church speaking about like economic reform and how like white agricultural like farmers and all that got like money from the government and everything. So it's like, yeah, ain't even tripping off integration no more. Like we want these same economic opportunities. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they was telling us to pull us up by the bootstraps, but they was giving them money.
Exactly.
Redlining. They were getting that redline housing money, but they always scream pull us up by the bootstrap. Pull yourself on up there, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
While you sitting there with your family has benefited from years upon years of you having land and housing. They just gave these motherfuckers for pennies on the dollar.
Yo, first of all, it's like they acquired generational wealth off of our back. You feel me? Like niggas love to use that phrase nowadays. It's like, man, the white folks got it off of us.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's what system. That's the systematic part of the racism that we always mention. And never heard that doesn't exist. It's a myth.
You living off of it. You see what I'm saying? You still getting the residuals off of it.
Pretty much. Like that check, like Malcolm said, that check come due. Not Malcolm, but actually, Dr. King said that checks come due.
And you know what? I wonder as well. You know how if you want to talk about that, I have a dream speech, and like everybody would be judged by not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I wonder if MLK, you know how niggas always say, so such and such probably rolled in their grave, right? I wonder if MLK, it was a time where his dream came true, almost. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have been proud. And I feel like if we done went the whole opposite of what he wanted, we done went from race being a hindrance to you to almost getting to where he wanted, and to now we back to where, oh, I'm trans. Oh, I'm a woman. It's like now I gotta treat you special again. We still not going off the basis of your content and your character. I wonder if MLK would be shaking his damn head like we changed it from race, but it's just a whole different. It's labels.
Bro, you're absolutely right. And then it's like, all right, man, to see like certain factions of America try to use like MLK quotes and all that on their little like social media and Twitter accounts, like, man, y'all niggas is exactly what this nigga was railing against. You feel me? Like, yo, how dare you? Yeah. How dare you? That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, somebody had posted on BX, I think. It was like Starbucks had posted something about like celebrating MLK and yada, yada, yada. And it was actually like some white lady that retweeted it and was like, yo, he was actually in Memphis that day to talk about like unionizing, pretty much going against, you know what I'm saying, everything that y'all are against as far as like actually treating employees the right way. It's like, don't try to piggyback off this man and just, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, he was such a great man and we love his philosophy. Like, nigga, no, you don't. You're doing the opposite in present day.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, man, they always taking our shit and running with it, man. You know, but it's a strategy to that shit, man. Like they all like just like they did with the term woke, you know what I'm saying? And how it went from us saying, hey man, I'm woke, I can see that shit. Like I'm hip to what you're doing.
Right.
To now that they done turned that shit and twisted it so far that it's almost like a fucking slur. Like it offends me when I see somebody use it like that on Twitter.
Okay. All right, what we did to the word nigga, they did to the word woke.
Pretty much, bro. Like if I feel like they saying some shit directly to me when I'm a Bears fan, but my fan base is full of racist motherfuckers, right? So, we were hiring. We interviewed Brian Floyd, a bunch of black folks and color and minorities. I interviewed them for our job, and this one dude, I went off on him on Twitter too. He talking about some, oh my God, now even our beloved Chicago Bears are become woke, and he put quotations on the shit.
Oh yeah, that's how they use it. Yeah,
man, I went off on this fool, man. That's because he's basically saying, I feel like he called me a nigga or some shit. Like,
yeah.
I went off on this fool. He had to block me.
Okay.
I'm like, man, you called me a nigga? Motherfucker,
you went right there. You went from 0 to 100 real quick, man.
Yeah,
so this nigga said, "Woke." He called me a nigga.
Like, nigga, you put woke in quotations. You calling me a nigga? We gotta fight.
Plus,
if you do that shit, you're woke. In real life, I'm slapping the piss out you. I ain't too old for all that.
There's a lot of words that they'll call you a nigga without saying the word to you, directly.
Yeah, absolutely right.
They're masters at that passive aggressive shit. They like masters.
Oh yeah,
like Darth Sidious level. Level with it. So
they are the masters of slick talk.
Absolutely,
man. So you're right. When you saw that word woke, something in your gut told you, I feel like this nigga trying to say something else, man. I know what you're trying to say.
I read that shit 3 times. I was like, hold up.
Like we
interviewed 3 black people. Why does that offend you so much? Like, what the fuck?
And the fact
bro, you ever seen Higher Learning?
Of course.
That's a good movie.
You got hit that nigga with the Malik. Like y'all been feeling like you've been walking around here calling me nigga in your head.
But you know what? As the only black guy at my job, I can't walk around feeling like that, man. They gonna think something wrong with me, man. I walk around mean mugging everybody.
And on top of that,
you won't be at that job long.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be at that job long, and it'll drive you crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. I just be locking my door though.
A black man can't have emotions at work. You can't be nothing but hey, how's everything going? It's no complaints. Nobody want to hear it. Talk about that weather.
What that nigga Stephen A. Smith say? I wake up every morning and think about how much money I could make my boss.
Right.
Man,
I mean, I don't even know what to say to that.
Y'all heard what he was saying. Y'all heard what he was saying about the fact that the COVID vaccination saved his life.
Nah, Megan, what's what he say? Nah, I ain't hear that. What he say?
He was on his deathbed between New Year's Eve and I guess as of the past couple of days, and he was like, "Man, the COVID vaccination saved my life. I had pneumonia in both lungs and this and that." Like, you could tell, man, he's propped up and paid to say certain things.
I don't know, but if you look, because you know what's funny, before he came out and said that, look, I ain't advocating for. I'm vaccinated, but I ain't sitting here making no ad for the vaccine. But I'm saying this: before he ever came out and said that shit, I had started noticing. I record First Take every day. You know what I'm saying? And every time I turn on and see Kendrick Perkins' big stupid nigga ass, I turn the shit off. I be like, man, this non-talking coon ass motherfucker. Why they got this nigga on again? I turn it off. Hold on, let me finish. But he only subs in when Stephen A. ain't there, and so I had started noticing, this nigga Stephen A. ain't there, and so this nigga really was fighting COVID, bro. I don't think it's a question.
I think he was ducking Molly.
And I agree with you, my nigga, on the because I'm vaccinated and I'm boosted up and all that shit. But I ain't no activist. Like, I'm not out here, you know what I'm saying? Even when y'all catch me in the threads, I might laugh at a few of them goofy niggas. But I'm not in there with the, hey, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But what Stephen A. said was some stupid shit, man. I gotta be honest. That shit was dumb.
What did he say that was stupid? I didn't hear the comment. I just thought he was saying
okay, so all right, if we're to understand the timeline of the events, he was already vaccinated. He caught COVID. The shit still damn near killed him. Like, the vaccination is supposed to keep you symptomless. At least that's what I heard.
Or it's supposed to minimize the symptoms. It's supposed to make it so that if you get it, you don't die, basically.
Right, but he was almost dead anyway.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like if I caught that shit and all I had was some weakness and some cramps or whatever the fuck and diarrhea, hey man, vaccines saved my life. I'm straight. I feel good. But if I was motherfucking had pneumonia or some shit,
I feel you.
Know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm
mad
at everybody. Like, trying to
say. I feel you.
You feel me? Like, and I'm not I'm not a conspiracy guy, man. I feel like that shit's fun. It's fun to a certain extent when you start fully believing that shit. It's the rabbit hole on top of rabbit holes. You got rabbits fucking in one hole. You got to go to another rabbit hole. Like, it's a bunch of shit. So,
can I say something, bro? Real quick, I'm gonna throw this in here because you said the word conspiracy. This movie, and it's an old movie from '96 called Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts.
I love that shit. That's a dope ass movie.
Right?
If you haven't seen it or anybody watching this, please go. Even if you have seen it, I urge all y'all to go back and watch it again. Whatever, it was a good movie, but that's not why. The reason why is to show you how lazy conspiracy theorists got. Nowadays, if you go watch that movie, them niggas was working hard for that conspiracy. He had a dartboard up with newspaper clippings. Like,
he did.
This connects to that. Now they just be like fake news.
Yeah,
that's the conspiracy.
That nigga Mel Gibson had the whole John Madden setup, nigga. Like,
yes, he had the X and the O's planted out on
This nigga had 5 whiteouts. You know what I'm saying? He had it all. and to piggyback off what you were saying, we get daily briefings and shit. I hope I ain't violating those. Anyway, so we get daily briefings.
Allegedly,
we get daily briefings. I work in security with the DOE, and we get daily briefings. And a lot of our briefings are around misinformation, or it's actually disinformation, not misinformation. Misinformation is when somebody unknowingly passes along some information that may not be true. What we're dealing with is a campaign, an active campaign by Russia and China to spread disinformation amongst American citizens. And the shit they started it with Trump. They practiced it with Trump. They see how good it fucking worked. And since then, they have been pumping through Facebook and through social media, a lot of fake pages. They have been pumping information out to us and allowing us to spend the shit
definitely
ourselves.
through BX. Yep.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's very healthy for us as human beings to question things. I'm not saying that.
That's smart though, buddy.
Some of that shit, bro.
Shout out Chad who just joined. By the way,
it's a targeted campaign to fuck us over and destabilize the United States. They can't beat the United States militarily, so they're like, fuck it. We're psychological warfare.
Yeah, no, them niggas can't.
Yeah,
that's very good. Very good. That's a good point, man. My bad, 92.
Yeah, and these are emails coming from the United States government. They know. They just don't give a flying fuck because they don't want to ruin these relationships they have with Russia and China. They rather keep that, they're like, oh, well, these retards want to figure that shit out themselves. They telling us to be careful as their employees. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting on CNN or Fox or saying this shit.
What do you think will be the end game of it all, Cuddy?
Good question.
So I just want to share that little tidbit.
Hey, Cuddy, he said, what you think will be it's the end game of this? My man Sheed said that.
Well, I mean, the end game is almost realized, right? We're at each other's throats for everything. It is the destabilization of the United States, and it is to keep the regime they want in power is the Republicans. That's who they want in power, because the Republicans they want to keep capitalism alive, and they are far more aligned with foreign interests than any other political. And I'm not with all that shit. But the Republicans are definitely far more aligned with corporatist beliefs, along with China and Russia, and keeping their boot on the little people.
They need to come up with their world, huh?
I'm a Democrat. Yeah. Niggas out there be trying to make it seem like niggas be proud Republicans and they be DL Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Republicans don't have no shame. The motherfuckers who voted for Trump still got Trump stickers on their shit now, on their cars now. And he
ain't taking that shit off.
So I'm a Democrat, bro. You feel me? I ain't hiding that shit, man. I would
have voted for Kanye though. Keep it fucking.
I would.
Shit, at this point, I would. Fuck.
Nope, not me, because I know.
Hey, if we throwing away votes, my nigga, I'd rather throw that shit away on Kanye.
Hold on. Who's realer? By realer, just general definition. Like if a nigga had to help a room full of black people, Kyrie or Kanye?
Damn, son.
Kanye.
You know what though? I'm gonna have to say Kanye because I feel like Kyrie will find the reason. Oh, the Earth is flat, my nigga, and it's tilted right now, and that's an uphill walk. Gravity pulling me this way. Them niggas uphill. Okay. Gravity. I feel like Kanye will help.
Damn. Kanye will let all y'all niggas die, bro.
You think so?
But that's also feasible.
Nah, Kim gonna save it.
I feel like it'll be a toss-up. But I like the odds of Kanye actually being regular Kanye than I do Kyrie coming up with some weird-ass theory on why he can't help niggas.
Kanye one of them niggas where they gave him the choice. They said, hey, man, look, if you push this button, you gonna die. Or if you push this button, you gonna die and everybody gonna die. That nigga be like, man, well, fuck that. Everybody gotta die, man. I'm just saying, baby. Yeah, like he pushing the everybody.
Reset the earth or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Kyrie might push the just me button. I can see that.
Kyrie will push that shit because he'll think it's a conspiracy.
Right.
He'll think, this is not a real button. If I press this button, it's gonna provide wealth to everybody on the planet. Let's go ahead and press it.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, that button could already be pressed 1 billion times over just in this country. There's different people individually who could have pressed that button a long time ago. Jeff Bezos right now has the power to press that button to say, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm worth so many billions. I could give away half my wealth in the amount of checks to every American. And some of y'all gonna do some stupid shit with the money, but it's enough to change all y'all lives, whether you do the right thing or with it or not.
Well, Jeff Bezos ain't doing that shit because he too busy buying Roy's and shit. Like,
if he just think about it, if he took 20, I'm just gonna make a round number. If he took 30 billion and then donated it and said, I'm gonna donate this equally among the 300 million Americans. Can somebody do that, man? I don't know the math, but that's a lot.
Shit, that's
about my nigga's calculator out.
30 billion. How about this? I'm gonna ask Siri. Siri, what's 30 billion divided by 300 million?
It's 100.
That ain't
that's
right.
$100.
Is that $100? That ain't right. Siri, stop. Siri, why you capping?
I'm just telling you.
I don't even believe that. That don't even sound right, man. But if it is, then I apologize, Jeff Bezos. You cannot.
Man, see, that sound like some racist ass math. That's 100. You niggas is 100. Only 100 of you niggas. That's it. Can't be all y'all motherfuckers. Only 100.
Do you know how hurt niggas will be if they announce like, hey, Jeff Bezos is taking $30 billion and cutting the check for every American equal? You niggas will flip out, start buying cars, and then they see the amount and be like, $100. I just took out a loan on a Tesla, nigga.
That ain't even my T-Mobile bill, son.
That ain't even them rims I just got right now. I just ordered these rims. They here tomorrow. I ain't even got the car yet. Niggas be. Let me ask.
I can't even front. This Bulls Cleveland game is really good, only because we're winning.
And shout out to Ricky Rubio, who went down with an ugly injury, man. He was balling this year, man.
What happened?
Ricky went down?
Ricky Rubio, he went down 2 weeks ago. His ACL. He done for the year.
Oh shit!
He done for the year.
Damn, Rubio.
He was balling.
He was the reason that they were playing so well too.
Yeah,
like really, the main reason.
They traded. Who did they trade? Who's balling for them tonight? They traded for somebody who is on the team now. It was Rajon Rondo from the Lakers.
Yeah.
To not replace, but to try to get some of that production, that they lost from Rubio. I got a question, man. We kind of was talking about race and MLK earlier. One of the topics I just had a question. Do y'all think blacks got it good in the USA? And then whether your answer is yes or no, do you think blacks in the USA got it better than like blacks in like China, blacks in Japan, blacks in France?
I don't know if they got really many niggas in China and Japan like that, but I don't know. I think we have a little bit better than, let's say, our grandparents and our parents, but it could be much better for us.
I agree now. Yeah.
Say that again, bro.
So, I said.
Well, I heard you. I said Blunt and Sultan. What you say?
I'll say it depends. It depends.
On what?
Yeah.
On the circumstances, because I don't want to say my grandparents had it better than me, but some certain things like they had to worry too much. Like they had their own backyard, their own space. Like they could have planted their garden and shit like that. And where I'm at right now, I can't even really do that because like staying, I don't have that much space or nothing like that. Like it's all congested and stuff. So. I can't really I guess I don't know. It just depends on where you at, I guess, and where you live at.
The cost of living is probably better. It was much better too. Their money could stretch out a lot more. Money could stretch out a lot. Inflation is killing us. Every time I go to the motherfucking store, bread look like it's going up 10 cents. That shit be crazy, bro. Yeah. Strawberries about goddamn $5 now, bro. For a pound. Like no
start stealing them bitches again. Say it again, y'all.
Bro, niggas about to have it hooked up like that. Crazy. They know niggas at the grocery store. They about to go out the back with carts and shit. That shit crazy.
Hey, Johnny Cage, my question was, do you think black people have it good in the USA? And then do you think we have it good compared to blacks in other countries?
Oh, nah, it's not that I think. I know. You feel me? It's like, don't get me wrong, it's always going to be something to complain about wherever you are. And so even if you in one of the most powerful nations in the world, us, so we always going to have something to complain about. Bro, you go overseas, you see like real poverty, you know what I'm saying? It's quite different, my nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like even a nigga here in the projects, nigga might have some J's, nigga might have a PlayStation, though, you feel me? Like you go to other parts of the world, it's like, nigga, we ain't even got running water. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this roof is some 10 sheets or whatever. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying?
And no, I do. And we kind of talked about that last week, how we were saying that, and regardless of race, in America, if even our poor in America, if you poor in America, you probably still got Wi-Fi, you probably still got streaming TV, you still got some kind of smartphone, you probably still eat like fast food and like good shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can be in a project, so
Yeah.
Yup.
We have a thing called free lunch in America. Even if you poor, you can show up.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, matter of fact, me and this nigga Mega Watts was in Brazil, was in Rio. This is like years back, whatever. So we went to like one of the favelas and all that. And nigga, that's poor. You see what I'm saying? Like, on some like, stay close to the tour guide and everything, and don't be flashing your camera and all that, because they will get you for it. You see what I'm saying? It's like that's that's poor. It's like, yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, like, you know, there's definitely things to complain about as black people in this country. You feel me? Like, we all know that. But it's like, as far as like how worse things could be, bro.
I was about to bring it up too about the favelas in Brazil. But yeah, like, shit definitely ain't sweet out there
at all.
At all.
I'm sure everybody here seen City of God.
That's the shit.
If you ain't seen it, that is like Boys in the Hood of Brazil. If you ain't seen the movie City of God, write it down. Write it down.
Straight up.
That movie I would hope everybody on here seen that.
Yeah, that movie is like legendary. If you ain't, I'm not capping. Anybody who's seen it will tell you. They'll back me up. Like you need to see it.
Yeah. Like, yo, it's a classic. It ain't no other way to describe it.
Part 2 though is like, no.
I think that's the name of it. City of Men. I think.
I did see a sequel.
It's the City of God and something else.
Maybe
it's two of them bitches.
We saw you right.
Hold on, they got another one.
But the sequel ain't.
But the one with Lil Z, that shit hard.
Lil Z is the original.
That shit hard.
Yeah. City of God is
that nigga was killing shit at a little nigga. That shit hard.
And it fucked me up because now it's kind of almost that movie. Even back when I first saw that, Chirac drill hadn't happened yet. Cause now, like when you look at them videos, like LA, rest in peace, and Rondo, there was like little kids toting big pistols in them Chirac videos. But City of God was the first movie I really seen how they was getting down in Brazil, niggas 7 and 8, toting big pistols and shit, coming out the drawers with the big pistols.
That's how Lil Z died. Fuck.
Hey, but you know that had been happening in America prior to that, though. You feel me?
Oh yeah. But that was just the first time I had really seen.
Hey man, Chicago always been rough. Like, and I feel like I post that a lot in the threads when niggas be like, "Oh man, look, nigga, that shit wasn't sweet." Like, no, it wasn't sweet. And my brother out here right now, he's a straight up maniac, and he'll tell you it ain't sweet. It never was sweet. And he
remember Yummy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to
say. Shit ain't never been sweet. So I feel like it just got popularized by the youngsters and the internet, and I feel like the media really latched on once Barack became president, because that was just their way of saying, well, he's a fucking failure. Look at Chicago. Look at his own state.
As if he was supposed to be Bruce Wayne and just magically solve it.
I think it's real.
With all the opposition, they made it their mission to make sure he didn't fully succeed. I'm not saying Obama was the best. I'm just saying that's a tall hurdle to cross when you got your, there is a process in government, and if you got a motherfucking whole branch of the government that is actively trying to prevent you from passing any sort of legislation, then of course you're gonna not do as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas didn't get that. Man, fuck Obama. All he gave us was Obama phones. First of all, my nigga, that's not true. That phone started under Bush. Bush was doing that shit. It's not Obama.
Many niggas
phone.
and many side pieces met and had happy relationships based off of them phones. You know what I'm saying? You know what? With that Chicago shit though, I do think maybe the crime got worse, but the problem, like you said, it was always bad. But the difference is obviously what made it magnified is right. Back in the 90s, when them niggas in the 80s, when them niggas was gang banging, they was banging on walls, and now niggas doing it online. Everything is a video. You know what I'm saying? When them niggas was dissing, they was dissing and crossing niggas' names out, and shootouts was happening back then. But now because we can do a drill on live, that shit just gets so much more magnified. You know what I'm saying? Now,
you right.
You know
you right.
It's your name out there. Shit, international name better than the local name.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga D Rose ain't played no basketball, but he a shooter. Nigga know who D Rose is.
That's right. You see what I'm saying? Yep. And like back we was joking about that shit on one of them episodes. But back in the 90s, them niggas who we know they name now, even they was real killers. In the 90s, them niggas was weed carriers. We used to have a word on BX, call them niggas weed carriers. Like, that nigga's a weed carrier. He'd be a nigga who murder niggas. He'll really be a murder. But in the crew, you the weed carrier, nigga. We need somebody here to carry this gun, carry this weed in case we get pulled over, nigga. That's you.
Right.
Now them boys is famous. Now they famous, because of places like BX that glorify that shit.
That's right.
And we are amongst a lot of, and I love that site, man. I discovered that shit when I was, two things happened. Derrick Rose, and I feel like I had to defend Derrick Rose everywhere I went. And Man of Steel came out.
That's my guy.
Trying to hate on my shit. And I everybody that was hating, I'm joining the blog like, fuck that nigga. This the best movie ever made. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I ended up on BX and shit. I just stayed. But I thought it was a number of black people on there. You know what I'm saying? That was my first foray into blogging. For real. I'm just being, I know, hey, I know now, but then I'm like, man, this might be a white dude. What you talking about? Oh, wait, let me backspace. Guy, I can't call him a nigga because he might be a white boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it's niggas on there. When you go on Reddit, you can. It's been niggas who like they'll go on the hip hop part of this on Reddit on a hip hop sub, right, or Chicago Chiracology, right, and they'll write their comments in a way to seem black, like misspelling words. Saying, you know, these niggas is tripping, putting, you know, like really fucking the grammar up and shit. And then, hey, check this out. You click on their name and see where they left a comment in the engineering forum earlier that day, and that shit was a paragraph, perfectly spelled. You know what I'm saying? I was actually sitting on the precipice. And you be like, nigga, you don't even talk like this, bro. You come in like on a site and change the way you write to role play. These niggas be role playing as us. That's why I started this shit, man. I was like, I want to see these niggas who be and none of them niggas don't ever show up on this shit.
No. But I thought somebody was gonna come up in this bitch. Nobody came up in this bitch. I thought was gonna come.
Nah, none of them weak.
Didn't you call a boy out?
That nigga talking about. This nigga talking about the niggas gonna gang up on him. I was like, nigga, nobody don't know you like that. Fuck out of here.
Who said that? Wait, what?
Papa Pimp. That nigga
I invited dude. I wasn't trying to gang up on him. I told him because we had been talking about him in the last episode, and I messaged him first. Papa Pimp, if you watching this, bro, we wasn't trying to like gang up on you, bro. We was just trying to get you in the conversation, trying to get your state of mind, bro.
Hey, this nigga Papa Pimp is hilarious. That's the nigga with the YouTube name. You holler at the bitches.
Yeah, bro. That nigga say the same shit every fucking time.
What's the line?
I said, bro.
I can't put my finger on it, but I think homie might be an alias. I can't put my finger on it, though. I can't.
He showed his face and shit, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know who's the counter he was before, but he was one of them niggas.
Need to get Baggio in this bitch. That's what y'all need to get in this.
You know, I play basketball every morning, and sometimes I'll see somebody come out there and they don't hit one shot, but like they put a lot of reps up, and like that nigga be putting a lot of reps. That nigga be putting them reps up. He be getting them reps.
I can't even get mad at the nigga for shooting, because shooters gotta shoot. But
shoot. He be.
I don't get the YouTube angle. Like, what do you? There's no. I watched probably 10 seconds of one, and it's just him walking up hollering at bitches. Now, as the video goes along, is he like telling us like, yeah, this is he giving motherfuckers some pointers?
Some game or whatever.
Bro, that nigga ain't giving shit. All he's doing on that beat,
not that I'm gonna watch that bullshit.
Bro, it's only like 2 minutes. It'd be like a 2-minute little video, bro. He talked to like 3 or 4 bitches on there, and he don't say shit to him. I asked the nigga do a follow-up video. He talking about niggas don't do follow-up videos. I said, nigga, they got a bunch of YouTube niggas. If you trying to get your YouTube popping, my nigga, this is what you do.
You got the number. Now give us the follow-up. Yeah,
right,
exactly. Yeah.
Even if it is a 2 or 3 bitch, I want to see how he met with 2 or 3 bitches.
That's right.
Yeah. And there's obviously a need for that type of content. That's how we end up with like what's that dude that's the obviously gay dude and the other dude.
You talking about Kevin Samuels, but I don't think dude gay, man.
Hey man, but I don't even want to go down that road.
You know what? No. Let me say this. I'm gonna say something to kill this whole thing right here with this, man. The Kevin Samuels thing. I've watched a lot of his content. I agree with a whole bunch of stuff he says, and I'll say this: I think a lot of people have started attacking the messenger, right? Because they can't have nothing to say against his logic. But I'll go one step further. Even if I agree with you and say, you know what, I think dude's gay. I think dude's down low, and I think he's gay. You know what? It still don't change none of the points he done made, none of the videos that I agree. I ain't saying I agree with everything dude say, but I'm saying most of the time he be hitting me with straight facts, bro. Now he can like whoever he like. What is he saying that's crazy though?
It's not okay. It's not anything he's saying that hasn't been said before. That's my problem, right? what he's doing is he's taking flawed people that's been in flawed relationships, and he's applying regular everyday logic that we should already fucking know to this shit.
No, I disagree.
That's what he's doing.
You know what I think he's doing? One, I think you watching clips in the whole episodes, but I feel like he's taking because he gets a variety of people on the show, but certain ones that go viral, right? When he interviews a certain type, because these be 3 hours, just like my podcast. It'd be 2-3 hours of motherfuckers talking, but it'll be an 8-minute clip that lands online of all the people that he talked to. But what I see that he's doing, he literally just be holding up a mirror, and it ain't so much for the person on the phone. It's showing other women. Like, he'll literally be saying, these are women complaining about black men, right? Or complaining about the quality of men. And then he don't even be telling them. He just start asking them, well, what about yourself? How much do you weigh? Okay, so when we break it down, you're saying there's no good men, but you're saying you have kids out of wedlock. You're saying you're overweight.
That'd be funny.
Hey, but hold up, though. You just made my point, my nigga. What I'm saying is he's taking flawed individuals.
Those are just some of the people, though. That's just some of the people that come on. But he can have 10 people on.
And there's somebody out there for everybody, man. And now they choose to call in to him for that shit, which that's on them.
But you're watching clips, man. But you're not. But look, you making it seem like
got an agenda, bro. Why he asked homeboy how big his dick was? Like, what the fuck?
Man, first of all,
any conversations?
What episode was that? I'm saying, like, hold on.
You talking about? See, once again, you talk about a clip from an episode from 5 years ago. Okay, but you know what's funny? But I'll answer you because I'll go there with you because I'm gonna defend because I won't defend the man. I've already said, hey, like, let's say he is that, right? But if we talk about the content, even in the context of that episode, because he usually interviews women now, but the context of that episode was God. The guy on the phone was tripping, and that's some of the people who call in, and the guy was like, "Yo, I'm a fat loser, and I'm broke as hell." Yo, the dude was like, "I'm a fat loser, I'm broke as hell, and I'm trying to figure out why I don't have a dime piece in my life." And that's the quote that you talking about where dude said, "Wait, you're fat as hell, you don't work, and you live with mom, and you wonder why you got a dime?" And dude was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Are you hung?" Pause, nigga. Yes, nigga. But whatever. You can't argue the logic.
Wait. So he was saying, why do he have a dime piece in his life?
He's saying, why doesn't he? He's like, well, he was doing the same thing that a lot of the women do, which is, I'm a low value. I don't have nothing going on for myself, and I'm asking why I don't have the best.
I feel like if he gonna ask the nigga if his dick is big,
whatever, man. We ain't on that. You attacking the messenger. You attacking him. You doing what women do.
Listen to me for 1 second. I just want to get there. Just 1 second. Let me get where I'm going. Right.
You gotta speak on the cut.
Speak on it.
So the nigga fat, right? The nigga fat. Right,
I have no money,
and he called. I'm gonna put myself in a fat nigga position, right? Because I'm not a fat nigga.
Let me skip ahead, bro. If you hung, nigga, you can still get bitches.
But listen though. In the context of what we just said, so I'm calling in. I'm like, hey, Kevin Samuels, zesty ass nigga. I don't know why I can't get no dime pieces. Kevin Samuels talking to me, his effeminate ass voice. He's like, well, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, my nigga, I'm fat. I don't have a job and all this shit. And then he hit me with, "Was your dick big?" Like, what the fuck? I feel like if I'm fat and I ain't got no job, if my dick is big,
that would be the only other redeeming factor. That would be the only other thing that could get you there. But anyway, you know what? I don't want to get bumped. I'm not gonna get into defending that man because look, again, if we give you your point, if we say Cuddy Sark, hold on. If we say Cuddy Sark is right, that nigga gay as fuck. Now, if you take that away, you have no argument against the man's logic. Your argument was, oh, he picks people. If 10 people call into my show, I can't be mad that one of the people was flawed. You say he picked flawed people. No, you picked flawed episodes. You pick clips to watch. You don't want to watch a whole episode because you can't really argue against the logic. If you're going to admit that you hate, hold on, rock with me. And this is not just against you. This ain't against you, and this ain't about Kevin, but this is a bigger point because let's keep it real here. If we're gonna be real,
it feels like it's about Kevin.
No.
Not Kevin.
Let's broaden it. Let's broaden it because my man just said something. He just said, "Yo, no, I'm gonna admit, no, I don't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna say, yeah, I just watch clips and I have no interest. That's cool, but that's why I said let's broaden this past him in general. If we gonna step up and be the first to admit, okay, I don't have full context on something, right? Then you can't vehemently argue a point against something that you admit you don't have the context on. As far as the logic, not the person, the logic. If I'm saying,
but
hey,
I just
man,
did though because the
you're saying I haven't got all the content. I didn't watch it.
No, but you just proved my point. You said the premise of the video was he don't have a bad bitch.
I ain't talking about no one person. Again, to make it outside of that person, we talking about sports. If I come on here and I say, yo, man, your Bulls is trash, and you go, yo, what you mean? And I go, man, I seen that game where that motherfucker only had 4 points, and you're like, so did you see the second half where he scored fucking 35 where he went off? Wait, are you talking about all the? Did you see his average is 30 points a game? Or are we talking about one game? And you go, no. Okay. Hold on. And then I go, yeah, I admit, I don't watch Bulls games. I'm going to tell you, I have no interest in watching Bulls games. I saw a clip.
But you're being disingenuous right now because
no, that's a genuine argument.
What I was saying was central to my gay point. He ain't have to ask that nigga his dick. You asked the nigga his dick size. Okay. If he called and say, hey, I got a bad bitch. I'm fat
so
and I ain't got
no job. So you still arguing if that man
I got this
see
dick.
What you just did though? You changed the discussion again because I already said let's give you that point. We talking about the logic, not the person. You went right back to the person. But even if even if I follow your example, not only that, you taking an out of context clip from 4 years ago. So that's like me saying I don't watch Bulls game, but I seen a D Rose clip from 2014.
I'm gonna watch it though.
And now the Bulls suck because he got hurt in a clip that I seen. You have no context, bro. I ain't gonna argue about the person. I've already said fuck that dude. But I'm gonna defend his logic because I agree with a lot of things he say. The person now, he could be a faggot. Like Kevin. He could be a faggot. He could be. I ain't gonna argue that one with you.
I feel like he's trying to turn. I feel like he's trying to turn niggas away from pussy.
By telling them what? He ain't telling niggas don't date women.
My niggas
bro, so again, here's what I challenge you to do. If you think he's trying to make niggas hate women, I would say go watch one. Not even a whole, right? Go watch.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm gonna watch it.
Go watch something in context, yeah, because none of the episodes are saying, guys, I think y'all should give up on women. I'm gonna watch it. It's more about telling women, hey, these are the type of women that men are giving up on. It's not at all saying guys are giving up or y'all guys should give up. Now, if he feel that way, maybe he do, but he ain't said that on his videos, right? And let's keep it real, bro. Hold on, me, you, Cuddy, everybody. If I get on here now and tell you, guys, give up on women. If you a straight nigga, that ain't had phase in you, and if you a gay nigga, then I wasn't gonna persuade you anyway. You's a faggot already. So I ain't gonna get on here and make you, yeah, man, y'all should give up on these hoes. Y'all should give up on them bitches, man. Try some dick out. If a nigga telling you that shit work, use a faggot ass nigga.
This is, and you're right, but niggas, they fish, man.
Hey, look, niggas be like, hold on, he make a good point. See, bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. He ain't wrong. That's a good discussion, man. I like the intensity, man.
Well, what about the single mother discussion? I saw that on there. I kind of wanted,
and it kind of tied into the same thing. Which was one of my personal opinions was one of the things that Kevin Samuels espouses that I already believe, right? Which I did want y'all opinions on is how do you feel about not dating, not fucking, but when you meet a woman who's a single mother, do you see her? Could you potentially see her as marriage material?
For me, no.
It depends.
For me, nah.
Why you say no, Johnny Cage? Why you say no?
I'm old fashioned with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I said, I ain't got no kids, I ain't married. But I'm like, yo, I will be married. And I ain't kids. It's like, yo, when I do that, I'm gonna do that with a woman who ain't never been married, who ain't got no kids either. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. I got plenty of my partners that's like stepdaddies and all that. And I honestly tip my hat to them niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to play nobody that choose to do that at all. Cause I'm like, yo, you know, respect. And even one of my best friends was raised by a stepdaddy and everything. You feel me? That's like his stepdaddy was more of his father than his actual father. So I understand the importance of it. But for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, I'm selfish. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, and I ain't gonna lie about it. And I feel as though I got every right to be selfish when I'm talking about like my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it's a lady who I'm going to wake up next to every day. When it's some little kids, I'm gonna have to take care of every day. If I got to give all that to them, give me some. And all I'm asking for is just a clean slate. Like, it's the first time for you too. All right, cool. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I understand that. I feel like that question varies with age, right? Like when I was younger, you know, in my 20s, that shit wasn't popping for me too much.
Right.
But I did meet one person that already had kids, and we still in touch. We still fuck with each other. And you know, I knew her kids' fathers. She got 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. I went to school with them niggas, played ball with them niggas. I'm cool with them niggas. And they know me. So like, if me and this girl did decide to end up getting married and shit, it wouldn't be no baby daddy issues and no shit like that, because I know these niggas and they know me. And I've been around these girls already for years, just from fucking with their mama on off, and I still keep in touch with them. So that's a situation I'd be comfortable with. Now, when I was in my 20s, hell no. Even early 30s, like my wife, who I married, she had 2 kids, and her ex-husband split time with the kids, and man, that shit could be a nightmare sometimes. I thought I'd have to whoop that dude ass several times, so I can understand where you come from with that shit. Like, you don't want them kind of problems. And from a nigga that got 3 kids, and if my first son, I thought I was gonna have a family with her, and then she ended up leaving and taking my son around another nigga. That was one of the most hurtful things that I had to deal with.
Bro, how you get through that?
Around my son. How I get through that?
I said, how you get through that, bro?
That's real. Yeah, you know what? You're right about the age thing. Like when I was younger, I was the opposite. In my 20s, I didn't give a fuck if a woman had kids or not, because I knew I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to get married anyway.
You was just playing.
But then you know what happened? It's what's similar to what Cuddy talking about. Like I had a chick in my early 20s that we dated, and we was together for 2 or 3 years. But in that time, when I met her, her son was like 3. So I knew him from 3 to 6, which is real critical years. You know what I'm saying? So just like he looked up to me like a dad figure, you know what I'm saying? He had a spot in my heart too. I like the little guy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And so it ain't nothing that hurt more than when you break up with a chick like that and you don't have no connection to that kid. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
That nigga was
you
that
can't call
turned into Martin real quick. That nigga turned into Martin real quick. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that ain't my son and I spend all my damn money on shit?
But you know what I'm saying? Because look, when she leave, you can't call and be like, yeah, how's my ex-girlfriend? Son? Y'all don't have no relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's get awkward too when they bad. Like he was talking about, I can't necessarily hit your kids. Like you know what I'm saying? And I won't go there again. I won't even. And now, just because I'm so busy, I won't even date a woman with kids. Not because I'm judging her, just because I don't have time for hey, I gotta find somebody to watch. I just be like, I need you to be able to pick up the phone and we can do something this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say I just turn down women. If it's a bad finance woman, she got kids, I'm still gonna holler. But in general, I try to avoid. Like if I see a woman and she kind of pretty, and then I see she got a kid with her, I just like, man, I'm
you're both fake, bro.
We good, man. But shit, a nigga still do what he got to do.
Hey, so how many fathers we got on here though?
Not me.
One possible.
Possible. You got a spade hand, my nigga. Bad spade hand.
That nigga said
possible, goddamn.
I'm the only one on here with kids.
Megawatts got one. He said he got one.
Oh, all right. Congratulations, man. Being a parent is amazing.
Shout out to y'all as black fathers, man. Shout out both of y'all as black fathers, man, for real.
Hey, we need to have a BX thread when niggas upload their kids, man. I got one of my little niggas look just like NBA.
That might be a good idea.
No,
that's a terrible idea, bro. That's a terrible idea.
So y'all saying niggas will roast the kids?
They do it like Boxden.
No, I think it's some real weirdos on that site that
do that, but fuck him.
Thinking about niggas. And they code words and shit.
Hey, they be trying to bait you too. I was on there one day. Some dude said something. That said, nigga, he posted an ugly ass bitch in thotties, which they do every day. It always be like a couple ugly ones they sneak in there who just got like a big booty. And I was like, man, nigga, my girl easily looks better than this bitch. I wasn't even bragging. I was just factually. I was like, nigga, my girl's better than this shit. And I was like, oh, what was the bitch? Like, nigga, last thing I'm doing is posting my girl on BX. So y'all niggas can forever.
Exactly.
You ain't shit.
Never. They be photoshopping her face over MJ crying.
I feel like that type of behavior should be reserved for the worst of BX though.
That's right.
I feel like if you've proven to show yourself to be a stand-up nigga on BX, man, that type of behavior should be reserved for the motherfuckers like Baggio. Nigga said Baggio
got treated, boy.
I think son might have
some
shit.
Pork.
Hey, Baggio. Hey, we're gonna say y'all gonna record this. Hey, I'm gonna say something to Baggio, man.
It's on YouTube right now. This live streaming.
Oh, this live Baggio. You should really pull up to the next BX podcast and come correct, man. Come holler at us and explain why you got all these goddamn aliases and shit.
That shit would be crazy. Everybody envious.
Like, if you need somebody to talk to, niggas is here.
Hey, no, that would be crazy. That'd be like Tekashi on the Breakfast Club, nigga.
If we shout out, if we shout motherfuckers.
That shit might break BX. If he show up and explain why he got so many
And then he probably got a couple weeks. Hold on, while we shout motherfuckers out, Legend Killer 03 with the rebel flag for your avatar. Use a bitch and use a faggot, nigga. If you want smoke, come on my podcast, nigga. Show your face. Otherwise,
that's what we doing. We going down the list. That's what we doing.
That's how you feeling today.
Give me Bam Bam. Give me Fast Cash Vasquez. Know what I'm saying? I'll be
that nigga's really Mexican, bro.
Y'all want
that
smoke? Pull
really
up on my podcast.
He not black.
Man. Who?
That Vasquez nigga, that nigga's not black, bro. That nigga's
Vasquez. Fuck you, he's a bitch.
I got to say SP the GOAT, whatever that nigga name is.
SP the GOAT. Fuck you, you's a bitch. Pull up on the podcast, nigga. The link is right there. Nigga.
Hey, nah, that nigga SP funny though.
Hey, hold up though. Let me tell you what my problem is with him. Like, I was trying to be cordial with this cat, right? I whoop his ass in Street Fighter. We randomly meet up. I whoop his ass in Street Fighter. I posted like, and I told this dude, like, man, if you want to practice, we can do this. And he flipped it. I gave him my PS9. He flipped it around and sent me a nigga. I was playing the game at 12 o'clock at night, fucking off. I get a message, oh, you old bitch ass nigga, fuck you. I'm like, who is this? He randomly sent me some shit in the middle.
He found you on PlayStation.
No. We exchanged names.
He found that nigga on Black Planet.
Okay.
He never ended up playing. And then the nigga just started calling me a bitch ass nigga out the blue. I'm like, what the fuck? And I found out it's him. I'm like, oh, that's you?
Bitch ass
nigga.
My
God, my nigga, you can't be stalking me. I'm trying to enjoy myself. And then she just spiraled out of control. And then he started calling me, talking about my mama and shit. My mama.
He playing. What's who we talking about? Who we talking about?
SP the motherfucking GOAT, man. I told that nigga I would kill him. I'm
like,
God damn. You fucking weird. Hey, it's one nigga that be on his fitted cap. And he be posting pictures of him and his sister and shit.
He said, I would kill this nigga.
I would kill him.
Now I see where you coming from with that. I see where you coming from with that. Like,
I want to kill that nigga. When you mention my mama's son,
niggas mama's out of this, man.
Because that's why I don't fool with that nigga Bam Bam. That nigga said some wild disrespectful stuff about my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, who happened to be my favorite grandmother and dead. So it's like, nigga, all right, man. You know what I mean? This little BX shit finna get you hurt. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be thinking they can just type whatever and it's all good. It's not all good, nigga.
That's right.
I be in the court like, yeah, man, it started off online. It said something about my mama. I killed him.
I was playing Madden and this nigga popped up. Look, listen,
like,
man.
My nigga, I'm from the era where you just don't like niggas like that get slapped the fuck up. Like,
look.
We all from the era. It's like you had to be accountable what came out your mouth. You feel me?
Yeah.
I urge everybody after this to link in the thread somebody that you don't like at them. I ain't ducking no taco. This link stay the same every week, nigga. So somebody got some smoke with me or anybody on this show.
Nigga, I got
motherfuckers ain't gonna show up
right now.
Nigga,
them motherfuckers not gonna show up.
Pussy ass niggas won't even show up online. That's some scary shit,
niggas
bro.
ain't gonna show up.
That's ridiculously scary. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even show up over Wi-Fi.
you hotspot using ass.
I want Aztec King to get in this bitch.
Okay, what's your smoke with Aztec King, man?
Nah, cause he told me I was a white boy and shit, but he still ain't show me he's a Mexican. And me and him live in the same goddamn city too. I was just trying to see what he looked like.
Don't duck your taco, Aztec King. Don't duck your taco, nigga. What it do?
I really wanted Papa Pimp to be in this bitch though. That should have been funny.
Now, Papa Pimp, we ain't got no beef. I just want you to come on.
I be trying to get that nigga pointers and shit. I just want a nigga to come up in here, bro.
That's all I love with him, man. He's trying to do his YouTube thing, and I ain't mad. I got questions, and I don't agree with it all, but it ain't no beef there. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta start talking to bitches
I just want to legit know where this nigga going with this shit. Like, man, you got a plan? Like, what is this?
He's going to jail with it. That's where he's going.
He building an army of hoes. Do you need a plan after that, nigga? Yeah, I got an army of hoes, nigga. Like, shit.
For what though? Like, what's the end game, my nigga? You posting this shit?
He got a team for cuffing season.
What's funny is all them numbers in the world don't mean nothing because it's easy to get a number this day and age, and like show me, like you said, the follow-up videos where it's at, nigga. Did she send you some pictures, some videos? Did y'all link? Did you fuck? You know what I'm saying? What's the move?
I'll take a meal at McDonald's with a bitch just to show me that because this is his whole main thing is that he trying to teach men how to not be afraid of talking to bitches. But you say the same shit, nigga. You talking like 2s and 3s and shit. And I told him stop saying that business shit because then you look thirsty for some validation. My nigga, stop saying that.
I got a business.
I told him,
bruh.
I told that nigga. I told the nigga he can't take no goddamn advice. You can't take no advice. You ain't gonna never learn. I don't know what to tell you.
The 2 or 3s, we got a name for them. They call 304s, like the area code. We call them 304s. But
so to expand on that, what do you guys? And this the last thing I'm gonna speak on. I gotta get up out of here. I'm getting drunk actually.
So am I. That's the whole point.
So to expand on that whole this nigga, bro, the YouTube nigga. How you niggas feel about like talking to bitches in like Walmarts and Targets and shit? And when bitches out there shopping and
it's whatever. It's a matter of you just having your. I don't know if it's a spy cam, a Nokia flip phone, or
I'll talk to a chick anywhere, but it's a reason he talking to them 2s and 3s, what I call 304s, with that simple ass game because that shit ain't working on a. Now I ain't just gonna say a bad bitch, quote unquote, but even on a.
Nah, you can say that.
You know what I'm saying? A bad bitch, whether she bad or one with some business about herself.
That's more so what I'm hung up on.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know though, man. I feel weird
talk to a bitch anywhere, bro.
Walmart.
Yeah,
man. When I was about 17, 18, I used to go to the mall 2-3 hours go talk to bitches.
Oh yeah, that was the goal, nigga.
Yeah,
everywhere, nigga.
Yeah,
I did that.
At the grocery store,
so
at the funeral.
I won't go to Walmart to holler at chicks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't just holler at chicks in Walmart. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I see a chick that I feel like, okay, I can't let this moment pass, then I'm gonna come at her, and it don't matter where we at, except it's the gym. I don't talk to women in the gym because it's like I already know they on the defense. You know
they all the way
it depends, though. It depends.
Yeah, I leave them alone in the gym. That's just my thing. Even
in the gym,
outside,
you gotta let them come to you.
Yeah. Because they used to niggas thirsty as fuck in the gym. They got their yoga pants on and shit. And niggas like, you need help? You know how that work?
So I had a cousin. The reason this popped up in my head, I had a cousin in Vegas, man. I'm not even gonna name the nigga because I don't like him. Fuck, his name Karoo. Fuck that nigga. But and you know, he was showing me around Vegas when I first moved there. He like, man, we finna go to Walmart. I'm like, man, why my groceries in stock? What we going to Walmart for? You know what I'm saying? He like, we finna go holler at bitches. I say, what? Nigga, the strip is this way. Why we going to Walmart? And reluctantly, I went. And shit, he was in that bitch hollering at bitches. And ain't got a bag in his hand, not a bag of rice or nothing. I thought it was the stupidest shit. I'm like, man, what are we doing? It was 11 o'clock at night. Nigga, we was in Walmart.
Crazy. I went to Georgia Southern. That was the move at Georgia Southern, nigga. Like, straight up.
That's what I was gonna say, nigga. In the South, Walmart, the spot.
That was the move,
nigga. Yeah. Especially when them hoes used to be open late at night before COVID. Yeah,
I get that shit, my nigga. I live in the South. I understand there's bitches in Walmart, but there's also the strip.
Oh yeah. I'm with you though. I'm trying to hit the strip. Man. I feel you. Like, if I got the option, you know what I'm saying?
Go to Booty Club. Like, nigga, I'd rather just go to Booty Club, throw $100 on one bitch, and watch her shake her ass and leave, and go to Walmart and just look like a weirdo.
I ain't throwing no bitch no money.
You got it wrong. Yeah, fuck the spending part, man.
But when you go to Dallas,
I like Booty Clubs. I'm a Booty Club type nigga. I'm sorry. I go that bitch for money.
It's love.
If you ever in Dallas, nigga, go to 5 a.m. You'll like that shit. That shit fire.
In Atlanta, we got $5 dances out here in Atlanta.
ATL.
You got $5 dances in Atlanta. You go to pinups and the bitches be bad. Ain't like you gonna get some chicks with knife cuts on their abdomen, nigga. Go to pinups.
So you mean to tell me I can go up in there with $20?
Pinups, my nigga. Straight up.
Hey, Chico Bonitas too. Bonitas.
Look, he said $20, Cuddy. No. You go with that same 100 that Cuddy was gonna take.
But that's Dallas. They got Chico Bonitas in Dallas too.
Yeah.
Dallas and Vegas.
You the man, nigga, with 100.
Right.
The man of the year.
That's too many, damn.
I think I'm big meat.
So hey, I ain't not a strip club dude. I'm just tired of that. I'm just tired out on the strip club. So it ain't like I don't enjoy it. Now I enjoy it more when it's like once in a while. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
when your boys coming to town, like if we did a BX gathering, nigga, we gotta go to the booty club.
Need to do that,
But
by the way,
I don't
because we got a bunch of us in Houston, a bunch of us in ATL. Niggas definitely need to have
yeah, you absolutely right. And we super deep in Houston and ATL.
Yeah.
Need to make
And
that
I'm always in Houston, ATL. I got so much family in Houston. I was out there this past summer, nigga, always in ATL.
That's why I came out here, because I got all kind of family out here. You absolutely right. You feel me?
Shout out to the Texas boys, man.
I've been saying we should do this shit. Like, I think niggas will have some fun. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Go,
you know, if it's anything like this podcast, you can see that it's some trolls and shit on the site, but them bitch ass niggas ain't gonna show up for no real shit. So they won't even
They not.
Yeah, we'll leave them niggas out. Just like we gotta start leaving them out of real nigga discussions on BX too. That should be aggravating me, man. Like, I'll be on there, then somebody say some off the wall dumb shit. You know?
Every time.
I put the nigga on the door.
But Cuddy, they say it for the purpose of just disrupting the conversation. You know
That's
what I mean?
why I put the niggas on ignore.
Like niggas be digital COINTELPRO, my niggas.
To an extent, man.
Yeah, which niggas don't do on here. Niggas don't do it. We be having some solid. We be having joking and shit. We be having real discussions, but niggas can't come here and throw the fucking discussion off, nigga. We gonna be looking at you crazy, nigga.
Not about to happen, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I randomly called SP to go to bitch in the pull-up thread, man. I'm drunk.
Hey, Lord, give me a sign in this bitch.
Call him bitch ass nigga.
What is different to you?
I added a machine.
I'm for it, man. I'm for it because we got a perfect place. And it's one thing if you was throwing stones and whatever you call it and ducking, but we right here. We live. The nigga,
every week. Same time, every week.
So you got a problem, he want to reply to you, he know where to come at. You know what I'm saying? Same with me.
Man, hey, nigga, fuck you, SP to go, your bitch ass nigga.
Fuck you.
I cannot believe you had the gall to talk about a nigga mama over a fucking video game. Boy, I smacked the fucking light skin off your ass. That was damn, son. You know I really wanted to kill that. Now my old feelings of wanting to kill him and came back because I said it in the thread. I said, man, I will kill you. And I posted it with no periods, no smileys, nothing. I was serious with fucking heart attack. I was like, man, I kill this nigga. Like, I would fucking shoot him right now.
And I don't know about y'all, but I can relate to the anger because niggas
and
only can get online.
And wait for 12 to show up. Like, hey.
I did that. Mm-hmm. Man, niggas only get online.
That's how that nigga Bam Bam had me talking about my grandma.
Shoot him for his internet troll, son. Fuck him. I'm tired of this troll culture. Fuck this troll.
I'm tired of it too. I'm with you,
and that's something with troll culture too, is that if you really think about it, guys, at one point in time, with people that was like trolls, they'll kind of be in their respective spaces, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, what at least when we used to call it the internet, we call it social media now. But over time, they, I guess, told themselves, you know what, we can interview in different places. Yeah. So that's kind of played out on BX, you know, Kanye, Twitter, and websites alike. So, you know.
Yeah. It is, on there. I still hate it. Like, I hate that nigga DJ Academics because he wouldn't even be famous without troll culture. I hate niggas like 6ix9ine because he wouldn't be famous without troll culture. And our culture, which is our shit, is our shit. And these niggas, that's why they hate the streets so much. You know how much they rail against the streets? Oh, shit, streets ain't real, streets fake, streets is dead. Because niggas ain't from the same areas we done lived and walked down to go to work and no niggas on
our own. I had to come home from school and, you know what I'm saying?
Walk through the motherfucking, go to school and, you know what I'm saying? They ain't have to do that shit. They glorify from a distance. So when they see our culture thriving in that and they see an infiltrator like 6ix9ine getting that shit, and I'm not saying 6ix9ine ain't from the streets. I'm sure he grew up around some niggas or whatever, but he embraced that type of culture to where he can troll real street niggas repeatedly and get away with it. And they love it. Oh, the streets ain't real. Why didn't they kill him when he was out in Chicago at 3 a.m. and niggas was asleep?
That's right.
For 5 minutes and he got back in the van.
That's
right.
Right.
Like,
he wasn't even out there before 5 minutes.
That all also comes from a place of not respecting Black people as a whole. That's what I think. You were a place of not respecting Black people. It's like low key, passive aggressive, anti-Blackness. You know, let's perpetuate a lot in hip hop.
Hey, nah, speak on that because you actually touched on something. You're absolutely right. It's like niggas taking out like culture and identity as a joke. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, but like now they can interact in the minstrel show and they own little like troll way, like kind of dictate it to a certain extent. You see what I'm saying? It's like
even that's the erasure of us, you know.
Yeah.
So before you know it, you got a motherfucker that look like Channing Tatum trying to tell you about, you know.
Yeah.
We think
you absolutely right.
Outside of that, especially the trolls. And you know what else? The trolls, even the word troll has gotten fucked up. Like y'all said about like 6ix9ine, right?
That's
like,
true, Lord.
check this out, man. If I'm beefing with niggas that's in a gang and I'm coming at them making online videos antagonizing them, and my crew done actually got into a shootout with them or whatever, right? I'm no longer trolling. I'm gangbanging, even if I don't want to acknowledge it, right?
Exactly.
And
you up in it
even
now.
if I'm a fake ass gangbanger, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like it's the same shit with this gay shit. You see niggas like in comments doing it, and niggas will make a gay joke like 100 times. They be like, "Oh, that nigga just trolling." I'm like, bro, if you got a gay joke every fucking day, you always pretending some gay shit, nigga, you gay. You ain't trolling. You ain't trolling no more. You know what I'm saying?
Like your subconscious is talking, homie. You gay.
Yeah, you not trolling. Niggas doing that shit every day. I see that niggas doing that shit a lot. Oh, 6ix9ine is a troll. I'm like, bro, you fucking with gangbangers. You talking shit to gangbangers. You gangbangers.
Exactly.
You're not trolling. You see what I'm saying? That ain't trolling. You going too far, nigga.
Yeah, like yo, you might not even know that you gang banging, but they'll let you know.
Yeah, you gonna find out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? That's like me going down to the corner and just start fucking with niggas on the block. Okay, I'm trolling. Tell niggas shoot me.
Yeah.
It go from I'm trolling to I'm shot.
Lines already been crossed. Yeah.
And speaking in 6ix9ine's terms, yeah. But I'm talking of the people that are consuming this shit.
Yeah.
Right? There's a large community of consumers who consume that type of content, and they back that shit. And they're the ones that's buying the music right now, son. Like they buying that shit.
White people, you feel me? But it's been like that since NWA day, though.
You know, I ain't want to come out and say it because some of my coworkers might be watching this shit. But yeah,
you didn't say it, I said
it. Exactly, and I'm co-signing that shit. Fuck it. NBA YoungBoy's biggest fans right now. He promotes a lot of ignorant shit, and that's what they want to hear. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like Corday, somebody called him Jay Warm. That shit was hilarious.
That was funny.
That was funny. Jay Warm.
Shout out to we call him Jay Warm. I was that word crying. I'm like, who the fuck is Jay Warm?
I was dying, bro. Jay Warm album flopped. Hey, BX be cold blooded with that type of shit, man.
Well, that low key was funny, but I guarantee that they wouldn't say that to Corday's face too.
Oh hell no!
And I had a point about what I was.
I fuck with Corday.
Cold it, low key. Like he cold it.
Yeah, he better than the other niggas he with. Or was with.
Oh, I was saying that Corday is a dope artist, and he can spit, and he has a lot of positive messages in his music. Yeah, but he ain't selling well. You know what I'm saying?
And can we keep it real? You not getting no love on BX unless you're a rapper who die anyway. Let's keep it 100,000. Unless you
either die or connected to shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because until then, your music could be as fire as fuck. Like all these niggas y'all be dropping from I'm fucking the name up. You know, the West Side Gun shit right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the Dave East music y'all niggas drop. And that shit get ignored every day. You know what I'm saying? Shit, niggas from down here as well. Zelda. Until they get popped. Griselda.
Hey, so look. So that'd be my question. I'm like, how many accounts do you think are like paid promotional accounts? Like what I'm saying? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, you can't tell me that when 6ix9ine was out, and they should be like a 6ix9ine topic every other topic. I'm like, nigga, who's paying for this?
Was fucking crazy.
Who's paying for this? You know what I'm saying?
Well, all them random hell rail threads.
Hey, the snitch was paid. I think the snitch was paid.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Snitch was the funniest nigga on there. He needs to come back.
Meanwhile,
he was that nigga was hilarious.
He was kind of funny, but I think he was paid.
Characters, honestly, there's characters on that website. There's a lot of characters on there.
You say,
it'd be real cats on there too. Like I know Lupe Fiasco was on there. And I bet it'd be a lot of dudes like that who not necessarily be on there every day, but who got accounts who be on there.
Nah, trust me, it is. It is.
I know XV is on there, the rapper. XV is. XV.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that
He's
is.
still on there?
Nigga,
that nigga used to drop a long time ago.
I thought the nigga
Like
name was 15 though, son.
I thought it was 15 too.
Yeah, I know Lupe's on there. Me and Lupe had a rap battle on Twitter and on Box. It went from Boxden to Twitter.
For real?
Yeah, I got the screenshots. This was from back in like 2014. Me and Lupe had a straight up, with me. Like, he used to be doing these Twitter battles all the time with fans.
Dex?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Was famous Dex on there too?
Say what now?
On Dex?
Say that again.
It's 92 Baby said Dex was on there.
No. I said were y'all text battling? Was it verbal?
Oh, shit.
Oh no, it was text battling. Yeah, it was some of them was tweets. I mean, the tweets is probably
I
still
said
there.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the screenshots from back when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
You should make a thread about that shit. Yeah, that's interesting. That's some shit on the hip.
I might post them bitches tomorrow when I post this thread up, man.
Yeah, all right. Then Lupe come out and light your ass up, nigga.
He already did. He did it in real time. He got me the first time. Shit. He won that motherfucker, yeah. But I got my shit off though. I got my little.
Hey man, at least you out of blame, man. I'm not finna fucking man. I would have had my finger on the home keys and shit. I'm like, man, what am I doing?
He said, my man Lord give me a sign, said Charlotte Magny from the Breakfast Club be lurking. Charlotte McGay.
Sure.
Yeah, cause he done name dropped it on the Breakfast Club.
He's nasty too.
Oh, yeah, he a gossip queen, man. Definitely.
I don't like that nigga, bro.
Me neither.
Hey, Charlamagne.
I like $100 million worth of game though. That's my shit. I watch that shit.
That's
I like that one.
What's that, a podcast?
That's Gilly and
that's
Wallow.
what Wallow and Gilly. Yeah.
I fuck with Gilly, man. Gilly a character, man. I fuck with Gilly.
Yeah.
See, I like his cousin more. Wallow, I fuck with Wallow.
Wallow got that real OG uncle, nigga who been locked up vibe. Like he gonna tell you that shit you need to hear, even if you.
Hey, what that nigga Wallow say? Y'all saw that clip when he was talking to the Jackson State football team. He was like, he went in when he was 17. He didn't come out till he was like 33, 34, something like that. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Years.
When in what? Crazy. Jail, no nigga?
Prison. Yeah.
Prison.
So is Jackson State a metaphor for prison? I'm missing.
No.
He was
just, he went to actual prison. Oh, all right. Like literal prison. Okay.
Like damn, Jackson State ain't that bad, is it?
You know what I'm saying? Why Deion coaching that shit like jail?
Yo, hold on. On a side note, Jackson State is one of them schools, nigga, that nobody knows what the fuck state is in. You be like Jackson State? Is that in Jacksonville? Is that in Florida?
That's a good point because I don't even know what state it's in.
North Carolina,
Mississippi.
It's Atlanta, man. I mean, it's Georgia. Atlanta is not a state.
It's not in Georgia either. No, I know it ain't in Georgia. I know all the schools.
It's in Mississippi then.
Is it? That's what it's at?
Jackson State.
I think so.
And why would it be called Jackson State? Jackson is a city.
Why when you ain't Googling this shit?
Jackson Town University. I would Google it, but my computer is at full resources with recording this, streaming this podcast right now.
No, you doing enough, nigga. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? You good?
Shut down, nigga. Sorry. Should have got a Mac. Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Is Jackson, Mississippi?
I believe you.
Hey, get that nigga his points, nigga. Nah, I can get myself some points.
1,000. Hey, what was that old show? That nigga used to be like 1,000 points to you. 1,000 points to you. I can't remember. It was an MTV show, man. The points just didn't mean nothing. That shit was hilarious. What y'all think about that straight drop cat getting arrested, man? For,
that nigga, the soap. Straight drop.
Crash test dummy, man.
Crash test dummy.
I just don't. These young niggas way too emotional. And I got a couple nephews that recently got shot up. And they were dealing with that NBA YoungBoy shit. I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but that whole situation is just filled with emotional youngsters that ain't even hit age 28, and they so full of anger. They don't know any other emotion, and then niggas be drinking lean and you know what I'm saying, smoking weed that ain't even weed no more. They smoking what's that shit called, wax and shit. That shit like crack.
Yeah, you talking about
yo, who said K2? That's a throwback. He said K2.
Hey, ain't smoking no dabs.
My Texas lied too. I ain't touched a dab. That's crazy.
Do y'all niggas drink? Anybody on here? Do y'all sip that drink? Y'all Texas niggas?
I drunk it one time, bro, and it was straight. Yeah, a long time ago. I'm talking about this is when they had the purple shit, like the real shit. I ain't touched that shit in so long, bro.
I
I
used to
had
drink
that
that
one
shit
time.
daily.
Hey, look,
Hey, ESG was a part of my circle. Me and my cousin. My cousins are like very well known niggas. They moved around between Houston and Houston and Bogalusa, Louisiana a lot. ESG is from Bogalusa, Louisiana. You won't ever get him to admit that shit. He went to high school there. That's where he from, nigga. So you know what I'm saying?
He a Texas nigga.
Yeah, he I mean, he'll Texas. I mean, that's what he became a famous rapper. So he'll Texas nigga, you let him tell it, but that nigga from Bogalusa. But the lean culture between Louisiana and Texas has always been strong. So I was drinking a lot of that shit. Yeah. Nigga almost died. I was at a heart attack at like 28.
You about to drink that shit before it was cool, low too. Before that shit took off in hip hop.
Yeah,
niggas drinking that shit in my high school.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. My pop just turned 71 on January 5th. That nigga told me about lean stories when he was a teenager. You see what I'm saying? Like that's been out here around.
And Houston definitely, they brought it back to Louisiana from Houston, definitely. And my problem was my alcoholism was there, and I'm like, I'm gonna drink this Hennessy too, nigga. I'm mixing this shit.
Maybe you can't mix that.
My heart was pounding.
Official sponsor drink for niggas.
Yo, shout out to Jordan who just pulled up, man. Shout out to Lord, give me a sign. I don't know if I gave you a proper shout out when you pulled up, but shout out to you as well, bro. I got a question though for Cuddy and my nigga 92 who says y'all done, you know, something. The question is because of how we talking about how these niggas be, you know, getting off the lean, get off the Xan, perks and shit, and going drilling shit, and this nationwide, right? We not just talking about Chicago niggas no more. Like the question is, from what I understand about lean, like it's the type of drug that it's more like some shit you would want to chill out on. So why would a motherfucker go do a drill? Why would you want to? Can y'all help me understand why a nigga would want to be sipping lean?
I'm gonna
come clean with you, bro. I don't think niggas sip lean and go do drills. I know they take Xanax because they like to forget what happened type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So they'll take some shit like that. Now, a nigga probably ain't gonna take a perk because he might be sitting there, standing there. He might fall out, not even be shot. He's just gonna be there. Cops gonna come get that nigga. But that lean shit.
Oh, hey.
That lean shit
make Pimp pulled up. What's happening?
Papa Pimp. First of all, ain't no ambushes over here, man.
That's gotta be the real Papa Pimp. I gotta see if that's
the real Papa Pimp, man. Ain't no ambushes over here. We glad you pulled up too, bro. For real, man. Just want
let me get my green.
Here we go.
Shout out Papa Pimp, man. Appreciate you pulling up, big bro, as well, man.
What up, Papa Pimp? Hey, so this Cuddy, man, I wanna now.
I don't know, Papa Pimp. You got a mic? Before you go,
that nigga got a mic.
Now that nigga ain't got no mic. I'm saying.
Well, shit, he could type his shit in the chat.
Yeah,
you know, we've been expounding a little bit on your videos,
what
bro.
You said?
And I just want to know personally. I want to know if there's like an end game. Like, are you trying to do some shit like what's the homie we was talking about earlier? I forgot the nigga name.
Kevin
are you trying to do some dating advice shit like that? Because there's a niche for that. There's customers that are buy what you selling. But right now, man, you just putting up videos of hollering at bitches. I'm just trying to see what your end game is.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Lord, give me a sign. It can't be.
Nah, yo, hey, Papa Pimp, on some legal advice, nigga, you need to take their phone numbers out from videos, homie.
Yeah, that
too. You're gonna go to jail.
Any response?
You guys who's going to jail tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the legalities behind that type of shit, but I'm legit trying to figure out what the end game is to putting up videos of hollering at all these random bitches. Like, is it? Because there's some niggas. There's an incel community that'll be like, oh my god, is that simple? And they'll go to Walmart, fuck around, get slapped or some shit. I'm just trying to, I want to know. Yeah, like not everybody can be a Papa Pimp, and that's a shout out to you, my man. You doing your thing, a thing. I'm just shouting out your thing, but there has to be an end game to it.
Papa Pimp, any response? And we'll let
that nigga on that Papa Pimp on that Obama phone.
Anyway, man, but I don't want to let him derail if he's not on mic right now. We can come back to it. Maybe he'll join in. Go ahead, 92.
Hey, but I appreciate that nigga for pulling up, dog. I give him points for that.
Hey, shout out for pulling up. Him and Lloyd give me a sign. I didn't have my shit on grid view, man. I can build a physical computer from scratch, but I can't work these apps.
Hey,
like that
hold on real quick before we move on. You was telling me about the drugs, and my nigga Lord give me a sign. He had said, I think when they come off the highs, the lean, the Xanax, and the perks, they get irritable, and then the dumb, reckless shit is what happens then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's be a lot of niggas bucking you up too. Like, let's say, this shit used to happen a lot back when I was younger. A nigga be like, oh, I think he said something about you, or like, let's say you're in a group of niggas and y'all just talking shit, but a nigga feel like, oh, the nigga tried to play you, son. Like, I'm from New Orleans, so nigga tried to play you, son. So you might want to do something too. You know what I mean? So
that's the battery in the back.
yeah. And you know, young niggas, boy, fuck, it don't matter. Especially you trying to, how you say, you trying to look up to other niggas or trying to be better than other niggas, trying to impress somebody else type shit. Try to even look like you trying to fit in type shit. Cause you know, it's a whole lot of niggas that's fit in, niggas. Man, everybody joining this bitch now. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to fit in.
No, but 92, baby, you're right. Like when it's a young nigga, like a young nigga is all fueled by ego. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know how to control your ego yet and realize that actually your ego could be the death of you. So it's just like you're a young nigga getting hyped up. Like, nigga, you gonna let him say that to you? What that nigga Juby say? Right. I know you ain't gonna let a nigga come and punk you, huh?
Punk you, huh? Straight in front you, huh?
Straight up right, yeah,
huh? That goes back to what I was saying. Like, young the emotion and the adrenaline that they are full of, on top of the fact that lean is basically heroin. When you're drinking that shit, you chilling.
It's liquid heroin. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna alter your state of mind, basically. And 92, baby, right? You don't want to do no shit, but hey, pop off.
Hey, you keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of Jabot jeans, huh?
Nigga, that shit classic. That whole album fire.
It ain't hard as it seems, huh? Hey, every bar is a
fire. That was a cultural event. I was in Louisiana when that dropped. That was a cultural event.
Every bar on that song.
That whole song is some real.
It ain't even a rap song. It's really just a conversation between a real nigga and the world.
Between that nigga
and you. So, hey, you keep your body clean, huh? He ain't even asking you. He's telling you, like, nigga, you bathe, right? Keep your body clean, right?
Straight up right.
Think about that line that resonates is Louisiana is. When I moved from Chicago to Louisiana is probably 10 times more humid, right? So niggas gotta take like 4 showers, 3 showers a day if you want to stay clean.
Same with Georgia Summers.
Yeah, man, you got to wash that ass.
I never even think about it like that.
All that shit daily.
Same way in these summers out here.
That's why niggas used to wear them white tees. Boy, them white tees used to be on.
That's
Hell yeah. Cause you get a pack of them bitches and run through them shits in one day.
Quick. And niggas gotta stand outside. They ain't got shit to do inside.
That
shit crazy.
They don't know shit about this heat where you go like check the mail, nigga, and you dripping sweat. Like, you like, bro, it's a hot one today. Damn. Y'all don't know, man. But I got a question, man. We gonna move on from Papa Pimp for a second, man. Have any of y'all real question?
Oh shit.
How many? Some of y'all might not want to say this, so if you married, this is gonna be a question. You might want to give an alleged answer. How many women would you say on average that do you pull in an average week, in an average month?
Like fuck numbers, nigga.
I'm talking about let's say at least dated. Not just a number, but you at least went out with them or fuck. You know what I'm saying? And went past I got your form of communication and went to you going somewhere with them. You see what I'm saying? Or she came to your spot, nigga, or vice versa.
As an older nigga, not now, bro. I be trying to do other shit, money type shit, but not now. But I mean, probably like 1 or 2 a week on a good week though.
Okay, and that's not bad. That's
That's not shit. That's a lot, really. Fuck,
nigga.
Okay.
0. I just got a girl. Hey, baby.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Hey, with Johnny Cage. Hey, baby. I'm glad we're working it out. I'm glad we're back together. I told him doing this podcast tonight. I ain't no nigga asking this question, man. I'm gonna mute myself. I ain't no asking. I ain't doing none of that.
This is how you supposed to. This is how I'm going to answer the question. I have a girl and I'm not hollering at any women right now, but when I'm single and doing that, then I typically may approach maybe 4 or 5 women a month, typically, like not even maybe 1 woman a week or something like that. When I'm
that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you, She?
I probably approach a lot of women.
She doing the math. I see you doing the math, bro.
You see that
Hold on.
Yeah, that nigga over there doing the Da Vinci Code.
like the chip. Like you see, like those numbers pop up.
Nigga about to break out the graphing calculator.
Hey, that nigga count a spade hand. That's another spade analogy. That's 2 for me. That's 2 spade analogies in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say maybe like 2.
Okay, so
I know where you're going. Just no days off. I see you.
I ain't going. I swear I ain't going nowhere with this. I'm literally just kind of curious about like y'all reps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas like me. I'm just kind of. I ain't even gonna say I'm picky, but I'm picky when I choose my spots. You see what I'm saying? So I see a lot of bad women, but I'll go okay. For whatever reason, I feel the need to say something, or I'm in the grocery store and I done passed this chick like for the 3rd time. We like bump into each other or something.
Yeah.
That. I go, all right, I got to go ahead and shoot my shot now, man. The world.
Nah, hey, but no days like I clearly you a shooter, but it sounds like you got like your favorite spot on the court to let it go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I prefer the top of the key and you know what I'm saying, that corner 3. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta know your position, play to your strengths. You know what I'm saying? I know my nigga Papa Pimp, he a high volume shooter. He gonna get out there and
Papa Pimp, this question ain't for you, bro. Hey,
he didn't put the goddamn
you see documented.
Shout out, man.
That nigga Papa Pimp and put his shit up there.
I ain't hating, man. I ain't hating at all.
I'm not hating either. I'm just clowning this field goal percentage, my nigga. Like, yo, you take a whole lot of shots.
Nigga, layup, huh?
Well, the truth is, you know what? Well, the thing is, we need some follow-up videos from you, Papa Pimp, because that is the truth. Is we know that you get a lot of numbers, but we don't know your actual field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Let me see them next gen stats, nigga.
Who the fuck is a Quarku?
We just saw Infinity War, my nigga. We need to see Endgame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga said we need to see Endgame.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I remember them days though, getting them fucking reps up like crazy, and I was ruthless. I ain't even say ruthless. Just like my nigga 92 said, we used to have them Walmart days, nigga, in college, and we knew what we was doing. We hit the weight room first. Look, we hit the weight room first.
You doing it right.
You got the tank top on, then you go straight to the Walmart, nigga, and we ain't shopping for shit. Nigga, we up in this bitch like,
shopping for hoes.
Yeah, shopping for pussy.
The club been still try that shit though. I go pull at the club. I talked about 4 or 5 bitches or something like that. I might get like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Fuck, I might get on bitches. Sometimes depend on how it go. It really depends though, bro. I like doing that shit though. Right? I like going to the club and shit.
Yeah. I hate the club now. I hate the club, but the lounge type of thing is more my vibe now. I'm older.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That shit's fire.
So with New Orleans chick, they chicks are very aggressive. Just
what?
No days off. So
say that again. Say that again, she.
Yeah, no chicks are like mad aggressive. So you know.
But see,
they'll call at you first.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nigga, they will. I was in
Papa Pimp is in the chat, man. He was.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I seen that.
Apparently, it's some nigga false claiming that ain't Papa Pimp.
Yeah,
he said this ain't Papa Pimp. Oh, okay, it's all good. He can't be false claiming if he said it ain't him. I mean, he role playing, I guess, but hey, I ain't.
Hold on, bro.
Papa Pimp, man, you got niggas out here stealing your likeness, bro. What's going on?
Hold on, man. Now you say Papa Pimp, man. I ain't tripping.
Wait, if you not Papa Pimp, why you got his logo, bro? What is wrong?
That's what I'm saying.
His shit all caps, my nigga. He got the P on Papa and the P on Pimp, all caps. And Papa Pimp, he posted his lower cap. Okay, I get it.
Plus, I don't see the 38 or the 39.
Oh, we got 10 motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, we be deep on here sometime, bro. It be sometimes this shit get busted, man. It be 9, 10.
I think I know who that is off BX.
How many fucking Papa Pimps on BX?
I think they got a couple profiles.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
He got a couple profiles, don't he?
I think that's Fat Kid.
Hey, what them young niggas call that shit when niggas be lying?
Capping.
Cap.
Big cap, man. I don't know what's wrong with nigga. Hey, y'all remember this nigga? This might be old, man, but and I might be just doubling back, but it don't matter, man. We don't got no schedule.
I figured, yeah.
It's something that happened.
Oh wait, hey, who's Fat Kid?
This Fat Kid. Oh, Papa Pimp is saying this is Fat Kid. Okay. You was on last week.
Oh, Fat Kid. Yeah, I know who that is.
Well, you on last week, Fat Kid? Okay. I think I remember.
My bad, folks.
That was really pop.
Fat Kid, what's happening, bro?
Papa Pimp gonna be mad as fuck when he see this, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on that shit.
Shit would be passive aggressive.
Like, we not talking shit about him.
Nah.
Like I said, man, I just want to see Endgame. Endgame was trash, son, but I still watched it. So
I didn't even see it, but you can spoil it because I
don't want to see what
Endgame. You ain't like Endgame, bro?
I didn't see none of them bitches. Man.
Nah, I didn't like Endgame, man. Too much time travel fuckery, and you know what I'm saying. Natasha didn't have to kill herself. Her contract ran out, and
yeah, I feel.
Now, don't you hate when a movie been out for like fucking 3-4 years and you talking about something about you spoiling it for me? You like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. That movie old, nigga.
Yo, that happened to me the other day talking about The Wire. And somebody's like, yo, I haven't seen it. I'm like, nigga, The Wire can't, nigga, that's your fault.
That nigga done died. Omar has died and you still ain't seen The Wire, bro. Fuck out of here.
That nigga Omar died with Tupac, nigga. You still ain't seen it? Like,
Cuddy, I will tell you. Cuddy, I'll tell you, no matter how many people or how many spoilers you probably done heard or people done ruined, whatever, I could tell you that show, I'll watch it again right now. The whole series.
That's why I ain't watched it, because
I was trying to get the nigga to come in here.
Omar did this and Omar did that.
It's worth watching even if you know the spoilers, bro. I'll watch it again right now.
Man, I had personal recaps every night.
I'll watch it again right now, bro. And I done seen that show 5 times, man. I will watch it again. That show is one of the best shows ever. That's Sopranos.
Yeah, I watch it through all the way from the beginning to the end at least like one time a year.
Yeah,
feel me? I ain't even gonna lie.
If you ain't watched it, you doing yourself a disservice. And I'm one of them niggas that's like you. Like, I always don't jump on shit. People be talking about it. Everybody's talking about Squid Game. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I ain't gonna watch it.
Still ain't seen it.
And I didn't watch it. You see what I'm saying? And I'll go later and be like, yeah, it was cool. Matrix, when everybody saw Matrix 1, I didn't see that shit until Matrix 2 came out. And I was like, oh, damn, I fucked up. Hey, that shit was cold. But I don't be jumping on shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But that was.
You like the new Matrix?
Nah, I ain't even watch it past 10 minutes. I was like, this shit cold.
Me and you both.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new
one.
It
was trash. That should have donated all that money to charity, nigga. That was a waste.
Somewhere between trash and the shit that accumulates on the bottom of the trash can that causes it to like rust out.
Yeah.
Trash juice. Yeah, trash juice. It was between that and the juice and the concrete.
Like, yo, like, you know that stuff that be like clogging up your shower and all that? And I'm saying, like, that's what it was. It was a shower clog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. And yeah. I mean, I couldn't watch it. And I'm glad it was HBO Max. I ain't spend no damn theater money, but
it was the shit that accumulates. If you eating ass, I don't eat ass, but if you do, there's a fluid that accumulates between a chick's vagina and her booty hole. It's called booty juice. That's what that shit was. Like, you got your face in some ass, and she might be holding some pee, or she might have came, and she might have had some feces in there, and it mixed together.
Hold on. Look at these comments, bro. Sorry. Look at what what Fat Kid talking about. He said he was trying to get Papa Pimp on here, but I think he's scared of y'all. That nigga said he been blowing my phone up all day.
Nobody didn't even do shit for him to be scared. That shit crazy.
Well, nobody wasn't.
No, because we haven't really been. Like I said, niggas want to see the end game. Like he has no commentary on this. Like, this is constructive criticism. Like, we're just trying to help. Like, man,
it's feedback. I'm saying that's all
some feedback. Yeah, like, we're putting shit in the suggestion box. I know nobody read that shit, man. But
like, nigga, we took the customer survey.
Because getting a number to me, bro. Because I know how quick a woman will ghost your ass. Getting a number means nothing. She'll text you for 2-3 days and then stop. You see what I'm saying? And then nothing ever happened from that shit. You just be like, did I say the wrong thing?
Oh, fuck.
The shit that I like the last pick? What the fuck? Like, so I'm like, you
know.
telling me you got a bunch of numbers don't mean jack shit. You got to show the follow-up, bro. What you
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all niggas ain't noticed how I slick grabbed the whole bottle of wine.
Hey, we know this nigga, but we ain't judging. We ain't judging.
Right. That nigga said he was gonna come in, but he's somebody he gonna show when he feel like it. You know, that nigga think he a celebrity and shit.
Oh, we ain't tripping on that.
There's something random I thought.
Yeah,
like,
we ain't studying you that much, nigga. You ain't got no game to give
I'm gonna show
anyway,
when I feel like.
I wish he talked to them bitches like that. He probably could show us a few of them.
Yeah. But all that, I got a business. Come get coffee. I just moved here. Shit, nigga. I learned that game in 8th grade, nigga.
You feel me?
I got a
business. Wait. I don't make it that far. He be saying, "Come get some coffee."
He has the same 3 lines, bro. It be, I got a business. I just moved here. Let's go get some coffee.
That nigga don't drink no fucking coffee. He take these chicks no coffee. Fuck out of here. This nigga don't no Starbucks with bitches. No.
Same line every time. Got a business. I just moved here, baby. Maybe we can get some coffee. I'm like, I don't even use that line because I'll be mad if a bitch said, yeah, now I just got to go have coffee with this bitch. I don't ask no bitch to go have coffee with me. Like,
I done asked the bitch to go drink some coffee, and then she was like, "Cool."
You be like,
30 seconds later, I was like, "Man, I am not going to drink
no
coffee with you."
Why did I ask her to a lounge?
Right.
I don't even like coffee.
It's more so about the dude, you know, just recording them without their consent and just being very abrasive. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's more so my issue with it.
And you know what? He using the name Pimp, but a lot of the shit, if you listen to the shit he be saying, it be like simpish. Like he'll be like, yo, they be like, I got a man, yo, I could take care of you better. That's some simp shit. That's not pimp shit.
Yeah, that's some simp shit.
I mean, how you know her man ain't already taking care of her?
Keep it pushing, bro. Just keep it moving.
Hold on, in the comments, this nigga breaking down his lines. His last video, this nigga was getting line 1 move from Florida, 2 star Wiggins, 3 coffee.
Hey, this nigga is CJ off San Andreas, the uncutted porn scene, bro.
Hey, Fat Kid, you need the reaction video on your YouTube, Megan. That's what you need to do.
The fuck out there.
That should be funny as
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Yeah, I think that's the idea, man. Let's start doing reaction videos to the
video.
pulling these 304s, nigga, from General Miami area.
Man, you know what? I don't wanna flame a nigga without him having a chance to explain the situation.
That's how I feel, man.
I told the nigga to come in the thread. I added him and everything. I was like, bro, come in there.
He commented last week. This live stream's on my YouTube. Last week he commented in the live chat on my YouTube, said, "Hey, I want to join. I always miss y'all." And I said, in the thread, nigga, click on the Zoom link. Like, nigga, it's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
That's all you gotta do. Tap in.
Hey, them hoes probably take that nigga to Starbucks too. Like,
hey, but to be honest, if he take a bitch out to drink coffee at Starbucks, he spent at least $35 just for that sit down.
That's right. Like, hell no. See, I have a dog, and that's literally I don't have game. That's my first date that I have going on. That's free. I'd be like, hey, do you like dogs? You want to come walk my dog with me in the park? That's a free date. We can get to know each other.
Hey, hold on. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to read this chat. Nigga blind as fuck.
He out there on some hood hunter shit and talking, so I can't hate on that. But he reminds me of some dudes I came up with where they were all about the numbers and not about the quality. Yeah, he just putting reps up. Yeah,
look, you're absolutely right. Like I said, like all them niggas that just be shooting shots and don't even worry about if they go in. Like, we need to see this nigga the stats.
Yeah,
stats, right? And that's the shit you do. When I was young, that was the end of the night shit. So it's 2:00.
Yep.
All the bitches is gone, and it's some stragglers in here, and I'm like, damn.
Yep.
Well, guess it's time to start picking from these leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I'm going through my phone.
But I'm not gonna actively go and search out the stragglers. What the fuck am I doing that for?
Exactly.
Right.
I agree. And that's where you was talking about earlier. Like, do y'all really holler at chicks Walmart? It's like, yeah, but I ain't walking up to no, like you said, that scraggler. It's a certain time and place for that. And I ain't in the damn grocery store in the middle of the damn day looking at scragglers. If I'm in the middle of Walmart and I just stop to talk to a chick, this means, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm stunned right now. I gotta say something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, y'all can't let you go past me without saying
absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because I just saw a couple of chicks like out here when I was saying with disclaimer that I was like, you know, oh wow, hey, I should say something, and then I let him go past, and you know, I kind of think about it a couple hours later, and so I feel that you got to shoot your shot when you shoot your shot.
Yeah.
But this nigga doing AI type shit.
AI.
Westbrook.
I'm saying
that nigga is not passing to Matt Geiger, my nigga.
You got here like, hey, nigga, hey, it's me and it's the ugliest nigga in the NBA, Tyrone Hill. I'm taking all these shots, goddamn fuck.
It's something, you know. It's something. Like I remember this like interview Patrice O'Neal did. Like I can't remember. Like I think it was like for Sirius XM. It was an interview he did. And he said like, you know, how like us as men, like how we're like profound with our dumbness. Like we'll talk about like the dumbest shit, but it be entertaining.
Be philosophical about it. Yeah.
Like we talking about this dude from, well, don't know where the fuck he's from, but
no one does.
Matters, but back here, but it's just like, you know, we're talking about this dude, right? And I'm trolling, and this makes for like such great, entertaining, comedic, you know, conversation. You know,
yo, I feel like that nigga Papa Pimp gonna have a baby with Saucy Girl, and they child is gonna be like
y'all should have gotten this motherfucker.
Hold on. The comment section is lit in this fucking thing right now, bro. This nigga pretty tall. Say every bitch he approaches looks startled. Because they buying their kids Kool-Aid and shit.
Looks startled.
Hey, they do be looking startled. They be like, huh? Oh yeah, okay, you cute. Okay, goddamn. He's shooting with a switch. Right now. You got a switch on that thing. He hit nothing. Hey man, keep putting up them numbers, man.
No, Saucy's cool people, so.
Saucy, so. Saucy, we fuck with her. She pulled up on one podcast. None of y'all niggas was here that day.
Hey, nah, you're absolutely right. So, I'm like, yo, once I realized she actually was a black woman, so I ain't got nothing better to say about you no more. I thought she was just like some nigga trolling or like some white boy trying to act like a black. I'm like, nah, that actually is the sister. Yeah. Like, yo, I ain't finna say nothing about you no more.
Oh, so she actually like a regular fucking person, though, right?
Hey,
like not like a weird motherfucker.
Ain't she like from like Bridges?
I forgot what she said she was from, but she was chill.
Hey, wait, man, Saucy Girl wasn't in here. He said Saucy Girl.
No, I said she pulled up on here before on one episode, maybe episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, she did. She
Real?
did. Yeah.
Go back and look. It's a 20-minute episode, just me and her doing a one-on-one.
I would have been happy to ask her a few questions about.
Nigga, I seen it and dipped out like nah.
Yeah, Johnny Cage pulled up and was like, nah.
Yeah, Kyle, I knew it was the
I'm gonna holler at y'all next week.
That was a short episode.
The other day, she cool.
Hey, hold on. Yeah? I want to send a special shout out to fucking Packer Trelly. Hey, fuck you and the Packers, nigga. Our next game is what our next game is, nigga.
Hey, Packer Trelly, aka Trella Matrix, man. We've been trying to get him to join for since the start. Man. He'll be XOG. He be busy and shit, but I've been trying to get Trella Matrix in here, man. The nigga that had
he knows some Packer Bears shit, man. Ain't nothing personal. That's just some NFC North shit. That's all that is.
So did I do like Brendan Bond, like I think bombing his ex-girlfriend's house, something like that?
Hey, shout out to my Raiders who only the Raiders make the playoffs and get eliminated from playoffs, and it ain't even a whole week. Like, the niggas made the playoffs on a Sunday and got knocked out that bitch Saturday. Like, all right, y'all, take your asses home. So
I can almost assure you that they give no fucks, and they left that bitch, took a shower, and went straight to the grave or whatever the fuck else they went.
Strip.
You know they did. You know they did.
Wasn't tripping.
That's what Group did too. With all that guaranteed money, they fired the nigga. He's like, no problem. No problem.
Hey, it's looking like y'all might get Harbaugh for y'all coach.
We'll see, man. I'm gonna tell you what.
If Harbaugh go anywhere, it's gonna be Chicago, man.
Nah, y'all ain't getting that, man. Y'all be lucky if y'all get somebody. Y'all should take
Harbaugh.
I really just hope the Raiders get somebody good. We deserve a good coach, man, for once.
I mean, yeah, you know, hope and prayers all is well and good, but that shit don't happen in football, nigga. This ain't religion.
It's not.
What's the deal? And they fired y'all coach, I guess, because he wouldn't even give the Justin Fields guy a chance, basically, right?
They fired our coach because of complete ineptitude. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
He had
utter and complete ineptitude, man. He had to be fired, bro.
So he had a system in place for Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, fucking Matt, what's his face, the long giraffe neck nigga, Mike Glennon. We gave Mike Glennon like $70 million or some shit.
What?
I don't know. His system was for those types of quarterbacks. His system was not for Mitchell Trubisky, a mobile quarterback, or Justin Fields, another mobile quarterback. He was asking those guys to sit in a shoddy pocket and force them to wait for long-ass development plays. He refused to adjust, and that's why he got fired. Simple as that.
And fuck football. That said, but since my team, and I'll be honest, even when my team was quote-unquote in it, I ain't been watching football the same, man. I don't know what it is, man.
I'm an NFL addict, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
It's the rule change. It ain't the rule changes, but it's like it just seems like the refs have so much control in their hand over what. I don't know. It's like you watch a play, a touchdown happens, and you don't even cheer. You wait. You gotta wait to see what's gonna happen after the big play. You know what I'm saying?
Special fucking interferences, holding.
You be like touchdown, then you be like, hold on, is it a flag? Hold on.
I'm saying though, but I'm like, yo, I know that you a big NBA fan, so I'm like. That's what I was thinking the other day when I saw like the little NBA referees like tweet out about Dak. I'm like, y'all niggas was literally betting on the games and working with the mafia. How dare you?
One quote unquote. We know it was more, right? We know that shit's going on in all sports, man. They bad too. I don't like the NBA refs, but it seemed like in the big moments in the NFL games, they make you question shit. You've been watching and playing the game your whole life, and we arguing about what the fuck is a catch in a critical moment of a game type of shit. I can't stand that type of shit. Nobody in the NBA game is arguing what's a fucking basket. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I'll give you that because Jerry Jones pulled that on Sunday when that nigga had them like remeasure the first down. I'm like, how you make that call? Like, since when's the nigga get it like? Since when does the nigga remeasure and bring the chains out to whether or not it was the first? Like, okay.
Bro, with all the technology we got, that's another thing. With all the technology we got, right? A game of inches comes down to when a nigga fall down in the middle of a crowd of motherfuckers, the ref with his eagle eye, who's 60 years old, from 20 yards away, comes over and goes, "It was right here."
Well, I mean, but you know what that is, though, right? I mean, the NFL is led by.
No days, you're right though.
The NFL is led by a group of old white dudes. And if I know anything about old motherfuckers, whether they be white or black, they are resistant to change. Old rich motherfuckers old rich white people are definitely resistant to change.
Big facts.
They're not trying to change none of that shit.
Absolutely.
They like, how much money is gonna cost to implement this here system you talking about, boy?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hit shit, but dollars and cents.
Like these pay phones work just fine. Why do I need a cell phone?
That's right.
So you telling me I'm gonna have to put cameras up here, and there, and everywhere?
Because you're saying we could take basically what's the Apple tag and we could just have one inside the football, and then that way we can know exactly where it landed on the field. No, I think it's better if we just go and land it right here.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked up? They literally have cameras in the pylons now.
Yeah.
To tell whether or not a motherfucker crossed. They did that for production value, for cinematic value. During the broadcast,
and it worked because it looked hot.
Yeah. It looked hot. It's in 4K and everything. The refs don't even use that shit. Like, come on, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And holding in the NFL and fouls in the NBA are my two pet peeves because they're the two things that anybody at any time can just call randomly and nobody can argue with it. And
you can call those on any play. You
can
call those on every play.
Hold it.
The fouls are the worst though. You can kind of see a hole.
Yeah.
You could see a hole.
Yeah.
Nah, unless you fucking Green Bay. Green Bay don't ever get no fucking holding calls. All niggas hold every fucking time. Fuck them niggas, man. hey, son, you can't laugh though, because your team get away with moving motherfucking screens all the time. Golden State is the moving screen, Kings of the moving screen.
And guess what? 2015
based off of moving screens, my nigga.
We're gonna be championship. We're gonna be championship.
Hey, this the screen right here. They set the screen and the niggas stick their hip out when you try to go around every time. And nobody get around that bullshit. Nobody get around that shit.
We don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Finals 30
champs. Finals champs. We don't want to hear that shit. We ready.
It's all good, man. I'm from Chicago. I know how championships look.
Yeah,
Ooh. You ain't have to say that.
Let's go here, son.
Hey,
old enough to remember
you know
all
what?
that.
I remember the olden days too. Welcome to 2022, big baby. Dub Nation, stand
laying
up.
on the moving screen and
Dub
not
Nation,
being able to
stand
touch
up.
nobody.
We got haters. We doing something right, y'all. Hey, by the way, hold on. Shout out to the hoodie selection.
I'm an old bitter hater. You damn right.
Johnny Cage,
I don't like
man.
moving screens, and I don't like Golden State.
Hold on.
Or
Shout out
Bay.
Johnny Cage and the Martin hoodie. Shout out Blunt and Sultan and the Adidas hoodie, man. We got some good hoodies going tonight, man. So shout out. Johnny Cage, you always be coming with a weird hoodie, man. What was that last week? I forget. You had some shit where we was all like, what the fuck, man? You ain't gonna tell us how you got on? It's the Mamba shit, man. The Mamba Academy. The Mamba Academy, which,
Hey, Johnny Cage, your hoodie is clean, though. I fuck with that.
Niggas are trash.
Appreciate
Fuck Splash Brothers.
He said Splash Bros back chill, man. Klay Thompson, man. I can't wait to see some playoff.
I love Klay.
Hey, look, though, I fuck with Klay.
Yeah, I can't wait to see playoff Klay, man.
That's my nigga.
I can't wait to see the whole squad back. We got Draymond out right now with some kind of injury.
Hey, just so y'all could lose in the conference finals.
Hey, fuck that nigga though, man. Fuck the dick kicker.
That was his natural shooting motion.
That's what that was?
Natural shooting motion.
The next time we propose to play Warriors.
That gift of him kicking Steven Adams in the nuts. Adams grabbing his nuts in mid-air and making that face.
Hey, for the
that should have been gone right there, bro.
We was scrapped, man. I don't know how. See, that's the part where I would have made it in sports long because there's so much shit that we got to fight, right? Not after. No, I'm not channeling my energy through the game or some positive bullshit. Now. We finna scrap right now, nigga. You just hit me in my nuts, nigga. Fuck this whole game. Malice in the Palace for real, bro. Like, I don't know how that shit ain't happened more times than just that one game in Detroit, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Draymond was targeting.
That nigga changed his name, man.
College football,
he was definitely targeting.
Personal foul targeting.
Yeah.
He's going straight to the sack, son.
I remember
when y'all niggas ball like that.
I ball, but I just shoot around. I don't be hooping like I ain't got no hoop dreams no more now. I'm in my mid-30s, man. I just be hooping.
Shit, I'm still trying to get a 10-day, my nigga.
Niggas, still
trying to get a 10-day.
They giving them out this year, boy. They giving them out.
Right.
Shit, you better get you one of them 10 days and go holler at the Canes.
I hope you can get it, bro.
I was trying to get a 10-day too until one of them young niggas knocked me out the L on a left-hand layup and caused this motherfucking wrist injury.
Oh,
I'm done now, son.
Hey, y'all niggas was balling, bro. Y'all playing on concrete?
I play on concrete.
He knocked me out the L. I tried to brace my fall. Bones like, nah, son, you can't do that no more.
That's like I
you don't weigh 150 pounds no more.
I play on the hardwood too in the LA Fitness, but I prefer going outdoors.
Yes,
like out here in Atlanta when it get hot. I like that sweat that you get in the summertime hooping outdoors, man. But I'll go in the gym if I got to.
I wish I was in the gym.
I don't like that. I don't like that cement.
I swinging some 17-year-old niggas in the hood, and I was styling on them at 43. Yeah. Hitting them with fall-away spins, left-hand layups, fucking them over. And one of them niggas was like, man, hold up, son.
He called you nutso, Cuddy. I'm pretty told him.
Like, hold up, son.
Nigga out there doing all the drills, man.
Hey, look. I tried to hit this nigga with a left-hand layup. I probably got 2 feet off the ground. He was dying. Knocked me out the L. I thought my feet was under me, but they wasn't. And I tried to brace my fall, my left arm, and that shit snapped.
Did you see the like bone there, or it just was kind of like you knew it was broken inside type of thing?
I knew it was broken. It wasn't the bone, but they put a brace in there. So.
Oh, okay. Damn, that shit sound painful, man.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I still see if I made a layup. I didn't.
ain't no ref there to bail you out to go to the line or nothing, nigga. It's just street ball, nigga.
That's a flagrant 2. That's a flagrant 2 right there. Fuck.
Straight up. That's definitely a flagrant 2.
Hey, but the little homie came back to the crib, man. Every day, made sure I was straight and shit. So
that's love.
Bad.
Yeah, that's love, man. Shout out to your arm, man. I'm a left-handed shooter. I just be out there shooting. I start with free throws, and I mainly be shooting threes. I be knocking them bitches down. I think I'm like a 40-50% shooter, but in a game under pressure, I probably like
you need a 10-day
10%. Under pressure, I probably shoot like 10%. 1 out of 10 on them bitches under the pressure in a real game. I think for real, I think I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them niggas who I be shooting in practice all day, but like. If it was a real game,
the confidence behind, huh?
No, I wasn't no G League, my nigga.
Hey, that 30,000 sounds
like
good in
that
that G
mid-range,
League right
though.
now, nigga. That mid range.
Yeah, that mid range is
It's forgotten right now, man. If you can master that, man, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody
Man, I be
mid range
In
was
LA
80s and
niggas
90s
shoot.
basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden mid range don't even exist no more.
Shit,
Hey,
don't tell DeRozan
yes,
that.
they do. Watch
right,
the Bulls.
Middleton, Booker.
Yeah.
Watch the
Or
Bulls.
Booker or
DeMar
Chris
brought that
Paul.
shit back.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
don't tell
DeMar
that
and
to
Chris
Clay.
Paul.
Don't
Shout
tell
out
that
to
to-
Chris Paul. Yep.
Three though.
That mid range is underrated, man. And I love going out to the court though, and I'll see the you know, when you just see the kids that's like fucking 6 years old trying to chuck that bitch from half court. They ain't even got half the.
I hate that shit.
Them little niggas ain't ate no Wheaties, ain't took no Flintstone vitamins.
Right.
Trying to put it up from half court.
Flintstone vitamins.
Plus, I'm like, y'all missing the part where Steph didn't learn to do that, chucking it from half court. You got to start from.
But they
inside.
learned it from that nigga doing that shit, man. That shit be annoying as fuck.
But they don't listen to him. That's the part with kids. They don't want to listen to the hard work. You know, he's telling them niggas, don't chuck it from. I started at the free throw line, but they just be like, yeah, half court.
Don't give a fuck. Yep.
Right,
yeah, man.
Right.
I saw a bunch of little kids before I started actually getting back into basketball. I had a court like right outside. I moved from there, but it was right outside my apartment. And I sit on the bench and watch these little niggas, man. And they be playing 21 or whatever. That shit go on for like 4 hours. These niggas dribbling in place, throwing up ill-advised shots.
He's there for hours.
What the fuck is this shit? Now one layup.
That nigga said ill-advised shots.
Dribbling out the shot clock that don't exist.
Yeah. Throwing up ill-advised shots.
I'm sitting there like Jeff Van Gundy, like, man, that's not a good shot. I know it's 21.
Paul George.
There was nobody. What are you doing? Nigga get a rebound and run out past the 3-point line with no defense and just throw that bitch up there and pose and shit. I'm like, damn, man, Steph Curry really ruined the game of basketball. No shots at Golden State, bro. I know you're a fan. I'm just saying.
No. I respect it. You ain't taking none of this shit personal. And I tell you another one that's funny.
Nobody can shoot like Steph Curry, bro.
You know who I feel bad
he
for?
He can do that shit.
This nigga Shaq. I feel so bad for Shaq's son. He got son. One son at UCLA, I think, and then another one, I don't know where he at, but he had a show. I think it got canceled. I seen one episode on TNT or something, reality show. And he out there in the gym with his son shooting, his son working on three. This is what the nigga Shaq told his son. He shoot the three, and Shaq go, talking about his hand, leave it up there. I said, nigga, you mean follow through? Man, this nigga don't even know what he telling his son, bro. I feel
Why
so
you
bad.
sound just like that nigga though?
You know, Shaq wasn't a good shooter at all.
You weren't even a good shooter. You don't even know why you're telling your son to do this. I'm like, I know what you're talking about, Shaq. But you just saying something because you, man, I feel bad for this nigga.
Hey, now, hold on. How Shaq say it though?
Leave it up there, Chuck. Leave it up there, Chuck. And what they got in San Antonio, Chuck? And what they got some big old women.
Thanking the goddamn fool. I
nigga, you about to make me lose this game, nigga. You stupid.
And what they got, Chuck? If y'all ever seen Charles Barkley go in on San Antonio, nigga, that's all it takes is Shaq asking him that. And what they got, Chuck, in San Antonio?
What you say?
That nigga Charles be talking about all them fat women out there.
Hell yeah. He be like, Victoria ain't no secret in San Antonio, nigga. Churros. What they got? And what they got?
In Texas.
Charles has completely redeemed himself to me, man. I hated that nigga when I used to watch them play.
Why you used to have him cut?
Oh yeah, the rivalry games. Yeah. It's like how
Charles was a hell of a player. Charles was real damn good, man.
Yeah,
he was damn good. And that's why I hated him. I hated him. I hated Reggie Miller with a fucking passion. Fuck him forever.
Damn.
Patrick
y'all dominated Reggie Miller though. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying.
That's like hitting James Harden as a Dubs fan. Nigga, like we killed James Harden, man. We ain't nobody.
Fuck up.
I hated Reggie Miller because Reggie
I take offense to that one, goddamn.
Like Reggie, regardless of we're dominating them, he's still gonna get his numbers and he gonna talk his shit.
Oh yeah.
And I hated watching him do that shit. Like, man,
and that nigga gonna fight Mike too.
Defense.
Like the Pistons.
Imagine how you feel about Reggie Miller. Do you know in his sleep how this nigga be feeling like about Jordan? Like, this nigga cost me so many rings, bro. Like,
hey, Jordan cost a lot of people rings.
Yeah.
That's why.
Imagine how John Stockton feel. Imagine how Karl Malone feel.
Charles
I mean, look, if you look at the list of Hall of
Barkley.
Famers that Michael Jordan prevented from getting fucking rings, that list is extensive.
Yeah.
And it's a Hall of Fame list too. That's the wild part about it.
All these niggas would lead a team to a ring in this age.
Yep. If
Karl
that nigga
Malone
was
and
not
Stockton
there.
were monsters, and they were dirty as fuck. They elbowed, they grabbed, they kicked, they clawed, they scratched, they tripped. They was
They was
Draymond
super
before
dirty.
Draymond was Draymond. Like they did all that shit, and we barely got by them. That was rough. And Mike had to drag Scottie with a broke ass back in that last series to that. If we to go to Game 7, we losing. It's
ugly ass dude.
Cuddy, time out. I gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying? Being from the Shine, like you saw all them niggas and they hate that. How do you feel about Scottie Pippen now, my nigga?
All right, so funny story, man. My sister met Scottie in the club when she was, when Scottie was still playing for the Bulls.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And Scottie, she said, Scottie, she said, I went up to him and I asked him for his autograph, and he didn't understand what the fuck she was talking about. She said, "Can I have your autograph? I'm a big fan. I love the Bulls. I love Michael Jordan." Yeah. And he said, "I don't understand what you're saying." And the music wasn't even that loud. She said it took her 15 minutes to get this nigga to understand what she was saying, and another 10 minutes to get this nigga to actually sign the goddamn autograph, because he could barely write. So anything Scottie's saying right now, Scottie's just dumb. Okay, his intelligence is not.
Did you see his contract that he signed when he was with the Bulls?
Yeah.
If she was a white girl, she would have got that autograph from Scottie in 13 seconds.
13 seconds.
That contract he signed with the Bulls said he was stupid as fuck, bro.
And
if the owner tell you don't sign this, why are you signing?
He is bitter because the cheapest team in the league, we could not even pay to keep this team together once they won. Jordan wanted to stay. Everybody wanted to stay. Some niggas wasn't trying to do that shit, man.
Jordan Poole in his third year as a Warrior, and probably our fifth or sixth best player right now, is making Scottie Pippen dynasty money.
And Scottie Pippen is a top 3 perimeter defender of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and Mike definitely needed his help defensively. But I think his help offensively is a bit overrated and overstated. Like, he did not need this nigga's help offensively. Michael Jordan was averaging fucking damn near 40 points in the playoffs. But not just the finals, in the playoffs.
You need Scottie little 10
offensively. Defensively, hell yeah. Scottie would definitely guard
some of the best
players.
You need Scottie little 10, 15, 20, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think
for the total package though, for those championship teams, they're not that team without Scottie. Not to say they wouldn't have won.
Yeah, all right.
They're not the same team. So he played a crucial part. But yeah, I know you was dumb just looking at, again, not to say your contract is everything, but the fact that you didn't cash in on endorsements, you didn't come out with a Scottie shoe like Jordan to make up for the contract. You just got screwed, and that was it.
Nigga, you playing with Michael fucking Jordan, and Jordan is not even Jordan getting his. He's not taking your money out your pocket.
Yeah,
at all.
He getting his.
Yeah,
you get yours, nigga. You Scottie fucking Pippen in Chicago. Scottie was a god in Chicago.
He said Scottie shoes was trash. I don't even remember Scottie having a shoe. Are we talking about the Air?
Yeah, Scottie got the Air.
Yo, hold on, that's blasphemy.
That's
blasphemy. Yeah, Scottie had a couple shoes that was hot.
The Air, is that Scottie?
Yeah,
okay, those were fire. Those were fire.
And even before those, he had like 2 pair before those that was hot too.
Hey, niggas that's typing, y'all can't put a picture in the whatchamacallit?
Oh, up in the chat.
Of the shoe.
Chat. Yeah.
You can't upload
that. Hey, this wasn't trash, putty talk. I resent that remark. Did I just say remark? I just called it a remark. Remark.
But outside of them Airs, to be fast, he's saying all the mother Scottie shoes are trash. Outside of them Airs, ain't nobody said I want a Scottie Pippen shoe.
I had them shits.
You was in Chicago. You was a Bulls fan though. That's like me having some Currys, but niggas don't be buying Currys. You know what I'm saying?
That's because they Under Armour. Ain't nobody buying
robbing you for them shits, just like they was robbing you for Jordans too. They ain't give no fucks. They had flights on. They was coming to get you, just like
everything.
And DC niggas was definitely wearing Pippins. I can't even front on them like that. Like, I think Scottie Pippen.
I remember him weird now,
but
okay, maybe we got to remember that back then in that era we didn't have the internet, so shit actually could be local Like, meaning where Johnny Cage was at, niggas was really rocking them Pippins. Down here in Atlanta, niggas don't have no connection to the Bulls. Niggas not fucking with
you're absolutely right. Like back then, all niggas had was the East Bay catalog, nigga.
That's right. That was the only thing we had that connected us was that East Bay catalog. And then you knew Jordans was nationwide. Niggas want them J's no matter what city you in. Outside of that,
niggas had Reeboks in the wall.
Yeah, nigga, we was wearing Sauconys in my freshman year.
Sauconys?
I got a pair of
DC too.
I got a pair of Soldieries right now, my nigga.
All them Soldieries.
Let me see them hoes. What color you got?
Hey, you know.
Shit, I ain't had no reason. So
man, we used to work them. Yeah, them was elementary school in Atlanta. Like,
hey, hold on, I'm finna grab.
Grab them hoes.
This nigga finna grab the reeds.
Soldier Reeds. He really went to the other room.
That's when you know you from Louisiana. When you say some Soldier Reed, that's crazy.
That's the high top. And you know what you talking about. It's the high top Reed, not just the Reebok Classic. Gotta had an extra part on the top of it. Them the Soldier Reeds.
He got them in the
socks.
I gotta have
time. Oh, them the Reebok Classic.
Oh, yeah, the Cortez. Yeah, them the Cortez. The Cortez.
Reebok Classics, man. Yeah, them the they ain't the Soldier Reeds though. The Soldier Reeds.
This nigga got them in that vibranium box
too. The Soldier Reeds the quarter top.
Yeah. But them clean. Them super clean Reebok Classics though. Them the joints we used to rock.
Yeah, them hoes is clean. He got them hoes in the goddamn.
Got them in the box.
You put all your shoes in them shoes? I need to give me some of them hoes.
That nigga done switched from Nike to Reebok now.
If we gonna start getting shoes out, man, I got an $800. I found out it's worth $800. But I got a pair of Kobe's that niggas is selling for like $800-900 on GOAT, man. But I ain't flipping.
Nah, yeah, keep them hoes for another decade. Them bitches be some money around there.
I ain't selling them ever. Actually, I randomly went and played in them one day, but indoors for like a few minutes. But that's it.
Yeah. How they felt?
Not great.
Because Kobe's are nice on your feet.
Not great. Because the bottom, because they so old that bottom don't have the same feel. To be honest,
yeah. They be like
my niggas,
Kobe's the real nice to ball in.
Hey, Cuddy, me too. Why you keep on saying that like it's a bad thing? Me too, my nigga. You ain't the only one.
Don't be mad. Don't be saying.
He's like, come on now.
Hey, what y'all niggas like to drink though?
We doing the same thing.
Me and my girl be drinking tequila. We drink a lot of tequila and shit like that. Now we be making margaritas.
Oh, nigga, you finna have a baby.
I'm a cognac type nigga.
I gotta have a baby.
I'll fucks with some yak.
I don't drink hard liquor, and I drink. I normally drink good wine, but since I had to work today, I worked 2 hours away. I had to stop and get some bullshit from the gas station, some barefoot or whatever.
You got to commute 2 hours every day, man.
Hell yeah.
Damn, 2 hours both ways?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do they pay for that? Or like at least give you a stipend?
It's well worth it though, my nigga. I get to work. I just sit up there, watch YouTube, fuck off on BX. You know, sometimes something happen. I might work hard once a week. So
say less. You feel me?
Like I understand you gotta get it how they live. We don't cash money, so you get it how you live. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that, bro.
But now, do I want to keep making that drive? Not really, but right now, shit.
Bro, do what you gotta do. You feel me?
I work remote
like that.
I work from home, man. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the way. That's what I'm trying to get on.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like this whole like Corona and remote work has spoiled me, my nigga.
Yeah.
It spoiled me. You mean I can get paid from the house and BS all day?
Look,
because I did that shit last year. Like when we first, I'm working from home tomorrow, but when I first got out here and I took this job, everything was remote. So I was able to move my dad and do all that shit, the shit that I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And I kind of fell in love with it, man. That's why I'm gonna get these certs and find me a gig where I sit my ass at home and get my podcast popping. Because, I fuck with all of y'all, but I'm really on here just to get the podcast experience. I know next time when I'm doing my own shit, I can't fucking be drunk like this on my own.
Yeah, you know what?
I can't even
honestly, bro.
Because no days you kick my ass in that debate, and I'm drunk, but you kicked my ass in that debate earlier about what Tommy Soto faggot dude that you know what I'm talking about.
Kevin Samuels.
That nigga, like you kind of got me because I was ill-informed. I just had to keep saying the nigga was
I'm gonna keep 100 with you.
Yeah,
I was definitely sitting back, keep
respecting you for
conceding that. My nigga, he got you.
Yeah, you kicked my ass because I'm misinformed and I'm also tipsy. So when it comes to my own platform, I can't do that.
Hey, hold on.
Those are soldier reads.
So Lord,
right
give me
there.
a sign who said that there was a thread where people said they were working more than one home job at the same time. That was me too. I was one of the people. So what I had did was I was already in. I'm in management. I had took a work from home job, and then what happened was I had took another one. I was planning on quitting, but I was like, damn, the checks were so good that for a while I was just. You know what I'm saying? And I had different shifts. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 different computers set up. I got 2 dual monitors already. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be logged into one job right here and logged into one right here. And I wasn't really technically still in time because I was really working. You know what I'm saying? But it was so gravy that it was like you could manage it.
Nah,
so
you wasn't stealing time at all.
Nah,
I look at it like this.
But I quit after a while. But the checks was imagine getting your job.
Hey, why you quit? Why you quit?
I stacked up so much money, and I was like, okay, I don't need to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? I eventually quit one of them and kept the one that was the better one.
Because I'm going to
I meant to put that shit in every
multitask now.
My bad.
You were multitasking, my nigga. You were multitasking.
Hey,
but you were
nigga, hold on now. I'm saying Deion Sanders played 2 sports.
I multitask sometimes at one job.
That's right. Yeah. That's right, respect it. But you're right, Cuddy. Like you said, if you're gonna have to do your own podcast, like I be blazing. I don't allegedly. This is just whatever, not anything specific. But I be blazing when we do the podcast. Like you said, if I was gonna be debating, I might not be drinking. But at the same time, I like to have the drink. That's what make the podcast chill and fun. So, because it ain't no debate. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like you said, if you say I got you, whatever. We don't take points over here. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I'm competitive as fuck.
We gonna start.
See, I forgot about it. I'm gonna come back fully informed. I'm gonna have evidence.
Do me that solid though. When you start doing your podcast, make sure you send your boy an invite when you start doing your podcast, man.
If I was banging in the 90s,
hey, my shit's gonna be called. I already got my LLC. It's gonna be called the Irregular Podcast. I ain't started. I need to. I'm gonna get me some mics and some real life cameras.
Your boy Baldy pull up, man.
Cuddy, yeah, niggas will definitely support you, homie. Straight up, man. You feel me? Niggas is all about nation time building in 2022. You understand?
Yeah, it's all about that bread, and we also need to start promoting this BX trip, man. Like I feel like we niggas really. I mentioned this shit like last year. A couple of niggas was like, man, I was still in Las Vegas, and niggas like, hell yeah, I come to Vegas. So the niggas is really trying to do this shit, man. We should really just link up. I link up to Texas. I come to Houston. Real shit. I come to Houston.
I'm with that.
It's nothing, man. First of all, you know what? Everybody on this joint, man, after this is over, whatever, man, PM me definitely gonna put in the thread because BX niggas crazy. Man, but we need to get contact information, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts, you know what I'm saying? First of all, hey, y'all niggas contact, we can link up. It's nothing, man, to actually put plans, like you saying, man. Niggas got money, niggas got time. It's all about getting the time off work schedule so you don't get fucking fired. Yeah, put a little bit aside and saying okay.
And on top of that, it's like, yo, if niggas got their whole little like LLC with the podcast and whoop like nigga, whatever you spending is a write off.
And that's a hard. See, y'all niggas put niggas on game about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know that.
And one of my best friends is a CPA, and he got me on all that shit, man. I be writing off gas and all kind of shit. Like for my
you supposed to.
I write.
How you think the white man do it?
Hell yeah, they do.
Nigga, you think I'm paying for this gas? Hey, you are.
Yeah, I don't know the intricacies, but I let him do it. I just send my shit to him and he'll hook it up. But he writes off a lot of my shit. Like clothes, when I donate clothes to Goodwill, he do that.
Yeah, so, I like that, man. You know, I'm mad that the All-Star game is in fucking Cleveland this year because if it was in a cool city, that would have been a good place to link. You know what I'm saying? Like they was doing All-Star in Houston or some shit. Like, all right, niggas, let's go to All-Star week. But I ain't going to Cleveland, man.
Y'all niggas going to Cleveland?
I ain't going to Cleveland.
You telling me Joakim Noah was right about Cleveland, my nigga?
Right. He said, that nigga, what's that quote he said? He said, bro, nobody ever says that we want to go on vacation to Cleveland.
That was one of the funniest things ever, bro. That nigga was hilarious.
LeBron already got 8 and 8.
I bet it's some players right now. Like, I hope I don't make the All-Star game, man. I ain't trying to go Cleveland.
Right.
Oh, god damn. They voted me first team. I gotta go. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of All-Star game, this my I said this before. This is my last topic, man.
Why you keep saying that?
Nigga, that alcohol definitely got your ass. Nigga, you said that's an hour ago.
Fellowship with the homies, guys. We chilling.
Hey man, I had previous engagements and I'm missing them shits, but I don't forget what they were now. Damn. Oh yeah. How y'all? Okay, so I feel like Steph should definitely be an all-star.
Oh yeah.
You said Steph?
Niggas like KLAY.
Off the love, he got it this year. Klay got it off the love this year because everybody knows. He deserved it off the love.
I get it, but I get that. But there's niggas that's performing better than Klay. Like,
but you know what? He had to wait 3 years to play. They could wait a year for the All-Star game. I'm gonna side with Klay on this one. He 941 days, bro.
Who is Klay taking? Who is he taking a position from? Do we know? Like, is there who is?
Let me paint a picture, and it's not gonna be Ja. Ja's gonna make the game, but let's pretend it was Ja for the sake of argument, right? Ja Morant's making the All-Star game. We know that. You feel me?
Easy.
I'm gonna make an example out of Ja for my point, right? Let's say it was Ja, somebody who we all know without a doubt, hands down, need to go. Okay. So what if you don't get in? You had to wait another year. That would be 1 year if you waiting to make the. This is Klay Thompson. I'm talking about 941 days, bro. The last game you played in was possibly, and the last time you touched the ball, you was in the lead in Game 6 of the Finals. You see what I'm saying? Like, you was that nigga.
Nigga, so what?
You was that.
Nobody tell you get hurt.
Fuck you, man. Fuck that nigga Johnny Cage, man. Fuck that and fuck Danny Green.
Hey.
I don't want to hear that was sentimental. Nigga.
That was perfect. That was perfect timing, bro. Ain't no days you was going into your sentimental shit.
Fuck y'all, man. That's how I feel about all these niggas y'all think should have made the All-Star game. It's Klay Thompson, baby. I don't give a fuck if the whole All-Star team is Warriors, nigga. Y'all gonna like that shit because y'all looking at the future.
Let me give you Klay. I'll give you Klay because I fuck with Klay. I'm kind of biased for Klay. So I give you Klay.
Draymond should not
get Andrew fucking Wiggins, my nigga? Andrew Wiggins is like top in fours. Is it like top 4 or some shit?
Okay, are you watching Warriors games? Say yes or no, bro.
Oh my nigga.
Two-way.
I watched them when they beat the Bulls.
Okay, and when they was beating the Bulls, the Wiggins did the same thing he been doing all year, which is consistent on defense and a guaranteed 17, 20 points a game, bro. That's the All-Star.
Who places Wiggins taking?
And he's taking the best defender every game out the game.
No, I'm talking about in the All-Star game.
Who's
hypothetically? Who, if he knocks somebody out of their position in the All-Star game, who would he be knocking out?
West.
I don't know. I haven't looked at him like that. So who is he? I'm gonna tell you who he knocks out this year, and it's somebody who ain't been playing. If he takes over for a
AD.
Who? AD?
AD. Yeah.
I mean, possibly.
AD.
I was gonna say,
nah,
DeAndre Ayton.
How was AD getting in? How was AD?
No, he's not. He's not.
Hey, if Klay getting in, AD getting in. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's a different story. Though. AD hurt. I mean, AD didn't do anything before he got hurt. You know what
that's what I'm saying.
What's his track record?
If Wiggins getting that's the same book by the same author. That story on the same page.
Klay got 3 championships before he go down. AD has 1 bubble championship. Other than that, he been hurt on both sides of his career.
Well, you know what? If the Suns,
hey, you know what these is?
Tried,
goalposts, my nigga.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
Moving them.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on.
That nigga's gentrifying the goalpost.
We gonna compare Klay Thompson's accomplishments to AD's accomplishments?
No, we're not comparing that. We're comparing 2 injured ass niggas making an All-Star team.
But I'm saying one dude. I don't know, man. I will agree to disagree there, man. I don't think Klay Thompson.
I give you that.
Because look at the word. Look at the Lakers record this year with the games AD played in.
Oh,
it ain't like that was great when he was healthy.
Right now.
See, the Warriors, what I'm saying is, now my point is,
they were better than they are now.
They were bad. They weren't winning games. They didn't even win a record when he was playing. They still don't have a winning record.
But Klay wasn't even playing.
They 500. They 500, my nigga.
Now look at our team the last 2 years when Klay was out. We had our starters out, right? Sham.
I got a question for all y'all.
Our team last 2 years without Kevin Durant is what you should be saying.
Nah, not true at all. We didn't have a bench.
Right.
We ain't got Kevin Durant now. We number 2 in the league. So we didn't have a bench. And we didn't have our starters healthy. We lost Steph Curry with a broken hand. Everybody know we didn't have Klay. And we had garbage for a bench because Kevin Durant left. So we had to trade away to get all the pieces that we got now. You know what I'm saying? Same triple single they call him now. Now they call him Defensive Player of the Year. He in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. So y'all gotta make y'all mind up. Then when we win the championship, he's
triple single.
You know what I'm saying? He is triple single though. That's him. He gonna get you 8.
But he a playmaker though.
He gonna get you 8. You feel me? 8 assists, 8 points, 8 rebounds. I'll take that. On God from Draymond.
Hey man, I gaslighted myself, man. I had a point and I fucked myself out of it.
But you
I got a question for y'all.
Andrew Wiggins. And
I got a question for y'all.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yo, who the softest big man? AD or Karl Anthony Towns?
AD.
AD is way. Karl Anthony Towns he shook that soft label, bro. That label is.
Did he really?
Hell yeah, he did.
I think a little bit. I mean,
he's one of the best big men in the East right now. He balling. He shook that shit.
Look, AD has LeBron on his team. You would think anytime LeBron has the ball and LeBron line the paint, AD would be shacking on motherfuckers. But he just think he Kevin Durant. He play like he Kevin Durant, but he don't play like he Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
AD.
Yeah.
All right, so it's simple as this. Karl Anthony Towns plays with his back to the basket. AD does not.
Yep. He don't have no post game. No post game. And then at the same time, the game that he think he has, he's not that good at. You see what I'm saying? He on the perimeter. You're not a shooter. I mean, he has a great mid-range. He don't use that enough. It's like AD is just not enough of anything, man. I think he's soft. That's why I think he don't want to bang.
All right, so this is what I was asking on BX. It was either like today or yesterday. I'm like, was the AD trade and getting rid of BI, Zoe, Kuzma, like, was it worth the bubble chip? You feel me? That's all you got out of it. So I'm like, was it worth it or not?
I say yes.
Speak on that. I'm listening.
If you are a franchise like the Lakers, and they base themselves solely on championships and attendance.
Solely, yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah.
But if you are a franchise like my nigga 92 out of there, but if you're a franchise like the Pelicans, no, you keep Kuz, and if you have Brandon Ingram, you keep banging. And and Kuzma been balling too lately. Been fucking balling. He might be coming out right now. In more ways than one, because nigga been wearing dresses and shit too. But as far as basketball, you know.
Hey, what was with that sweater? He had that pink sweater, Teletubby sweater on that one.
Hey, son, weirdo. But he been balling though.
He has.
So I wouldn't do that shit. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm looking at him like all right, niggas got the bubble chip out of AD, but then what else? You feel me? Like, man. And then like you look at everybody that was on that young Lakers squad with his Zoe Ball, Kuzma, Ingram. Like, man, they all balling.
Well,
Russo, everybody.
And Brandon Ingram, I do feel like he kind of, same shit. I feel like he's stuck on the Pelicans right now. He seemed like he could be better on a different team. Like he could be a Kevin Durant type of dude, but like. I don't know. I just feel like he needs to get the fuck up out of New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do
I agree with you.
You laughing, but it's why you laughing, man?
Because, man, all I gotta say is fuck AD.
Yeah. He kept it short and sweet. Fuck AD.
And drop the mic on niggas.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take him in Chicago and do it minute. You know what? Come back to the crib.
It's weird how Kevin Durant came to the Dubs and everybody hated him. And the weird thing is, obviously, like he was on our team. I ain't have a reason to hate him, but I never really felt like this like great connection to him on the Dubs. It felt like he came in to get a ring, right? Like which he did. He came and did his thing. So it was cool watching him. But the weirdest thing is
that shit wasn't cool. I'm listening, but it wasn't cool.
Yeah, no, whatever. But here's the thing, man. I didn't.
That shit was trash.
That was like let me finish my point though. No, let me finish my point, which is like he came over, okay, cool, I get it. The rest of the league didn't like it. Y'all couldn't do shit about it. We got some rings. Fuck y'all. But the point was, I never felt like this huge connection. Like I'm a Kevin Durant fan, how I feel like, Draymond, right, Clay. And the thing is, that moment didn't happen until he actually went down and I saw the Raptors fans fucking cheering for that shit. And that was the first time that I actually felt like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? And like my man in the comments said, it did ruin the Warriors. Even y'all, it ruined the Warriors' fun factor. It kind of ruined the Splash Brothers. It kind of ruined that motion offense. So it took away a little bit of the fun of us just trying to get that ring. But like I didn't really feel like a KD fan until he actually got hurt. And that was his last game, ironically, with the fucking Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. I'm a DC nigga, so I'm biased. I've been a KD fan. You feel me?
Yeah. He held it down for y'all. Yeah, but I can understand, like, nigga, who nobody want to see no, I can understand nobody think it's a cool move. If he ain't come to your team, you ain't gonna like that shit, and that's just let's keep it 100,000, man. If LeBron, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
If Steph Curry and Klay tomorrow go and join the Lakers, everybody already hate the Lakers. You see what I'm saying? But if Steph Curry and Klay go team up tomorrow with Giannis in Milwaukee, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, fuck the Bucks. This is some bullshit." You know
I'm gonna keep 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up playing soccer, so I still watch soccer now. You feel me? I'm like, yo, the NBA is turning to like professional international soccer. Like, yeah, that's what niggas do. Like you will have your superstar play here for a couple years, then go to like some other team, and like it's becoming like more of like a players league on some like Marvel what if, like, oh, what if these niggas play together, yada yada yada. Like now niggas is doing that in the NBA. You see what I'm saying? Like you can expect much more of this because I'm like, nigga, it's lucrative. Like we can say whatever we want from like a pure standpoint and for the love of the game and all that. Right. Nigga, that's about to be ratings. That's about to be new endorsements. That's about to be extra money. Like, man, please, I don't care what these fans say. About to go
there. That went down like in Brooklyn with how Kyrie and James Harden got there. You know they all talked about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
They like, nigga, start booking out in practice, nigga. Do something.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, and the Bulls, and the Chicago Bulls, we almost had LeBron, Wade, and Bosh back when they were coming to Chicago.
Almost,
funny story. I still have on my old ass Facebook page that from when I was married to my ex-wife. I deactivated that shit, but I still got a photoshopped image of LeBron in a Bulls jersey. Like that's one of the last pictures I posted because he was on his way. Yeah. What happened was we could not make room for Chris Bosh. Wade was on board. LeBron was on board. We could not afford Chris Bosh, and that derailed the whole guy. Could you imagine Rose, Bron, Wade, and fucking Bosh, nigga? The league was done. It was over. We would have won 3. We would have lost to the fucking Spurs when the Heat lost to the Spurs.
Yep,
the Bulls would have lost to the Spurs.
By the way, Chris Bosh is the gayest looking nigga ever. He looked like a gay raptor.
I mean,
and the funny thing is, if you hear him talk, he don't sound sweet. Obviously, he's a beast on the basketball court, but if you just take a picture of a nigga, that's a gay ass looking ass nigga, man.
He definitely looks zesty, but I don't put his zesty ass on the squad over Carlos Boozer with a spray paint ass headline, and from a nigga headline. Come on, son, that shit look like I used to work at a paint shop, a paint store, like Sherwin-Williams Paints, and we had this fucking gloss shit. We would mix it up, put it on the side of motherfucking aluminum shit. That's how that shit looked like it was made to reflect UV rays. And
fellas, with spray on hairlines, please understand, especially if you play basketball, when the bright light shine down on your head, we can still see your bald spot, brother.
Hey, look, that nigga had a whole hair helmet. You couldn't see no follicles or no shit, man.
That nigga had a matte finish, my nigga.
Oh, man, a whole hair. Oh, man, yeah.
Hey, man, that nigga shit. That nigga, hey, remember fucking, what's the name of that movie, man? The fucking Star Wars knockoff. What was that shit called?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Yeah. Remember Lord Helmet? That nigga shit look like Lord Helmet.
Top 3 worst headlines in the NBA right now. I'm gonna give it to LeBron, Andre Iguodala, and Kevin Durant.
I can't roast nigga headline because my shit thinning.
Let me explain something.
I'm recusing myself for this.
If your shit is thinning, what you need to do is come on, brother.
I'm straight. As long as I can grow something up here, I'm gonna keep it until.
92 baby back to set, my nigga.
Yo, what's good?
You back, my nigga?
Man, about to cut this thing off at midnight, man. But yeah, we've been going strong, man. Niggas need to. Next nigga said never in the comments, never trust a nigga with Beijing. It's a rule of thumb, man.
Hey, that remind me of that Anthony Adams skit, man. That nigga's a legendary bell for that shit, man. That nigga had a Beijing motherfucking addiction. They had a bad plan. Remember that shit, Spice Adams, bro.
Somebody,
hey, shout out to Spice. Shout out to Spice, man. You're legendary belt.
That dude is funny, man. If you watching this, come on the pod, man. And fucks with niggas, man. We fucks with your jokes, man. You know, I want to say rest in peace to motherfucking what was dude's name? Damn, man. My bad.
The nigga that played Hannibal?
No, Roy Lee. That's who I wanted to say rest in peace to, man. He used to be funny.
Oh, Roy
Lee,
man.
man. He's from out of Dallas, man. Yeah, he used to have the funniest videos, man. I know he got into Yellow Beezy and all that. I almost say you saving these hoes.
Say these hoes. Dollar menu jobs.
Yeah.
I bet your motherfucking ass some New Balance.
He had the one where he had tricked out like some old ass
nigga.
That nigga Roy Lee was mad as fuck. Hey, I didn't know he was comedian at that time when I first saw that video. I thought it's just a nigga.
Just a real nigga.
He remind me of niggas
so did I.
Like, niggas in the South is like that. And I'm
he
like,
remind me
man,
of some real niggas I really
like niggas down South be like that. I'm like, man, this nigga.
I'm saving
Look,
these
she like, nigga, you done spent out, and she remind me of a lot of chicks. She like, nigga,
Yeah.
you done spent all your money on that car. You like, hell yeah, I done spent my money on that car. What you mean? Like, what you mean, bitch? It's my money, goddamn.
Hey, my nigga Roy Lee would have been a good ass actor in like a hood comedy movie because he had me offended. I'm like, damn, he right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nigga, you out here saving these hoes.
Saving these hoes, son. What you saving them for?
He's like, yeah, but they ain't even yo. I know, but he trying to save all the hoes, man. Let that bitch be of hunger. Be of hunger. Let him die.
Let him die, son.
Oh, good job working that shit. Was funny as hell.
Oh, you right. Hey, shout out to Roy Lee. I want to give a shout out to Dexter, man, before I go.
And who's that?
Dexter, man, the serial killer nigga in the show.
Oh, I've never seen that show. Is that worth? Don't spoil it for me if it's really good. It's worth checking out.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No, you ain't spoil it. I mean,
moving on.
Yes,
it's a very good show. I'm giving a shout out to Dexter. He's a serial killer that eats breakfast. Yeah, he eats breakfast.
Okay. All right.
I can't even say anything else without ruining the rest of the shit.
Shit, I might check it out. I know they got like a whole new reboot or some shit, so I might have to go back and watch the old shit. You know what I'm saying? But
also shout out one more RIP for me. I'm sorry to the woman that got pushed onto the train tracks in New York. Apparently that's an epidemic.
Hey, bro, what you just described is why ever since I was a kid, I'm saying I had to take like the little metro. I'm saying I would always either stay seated or like if I'm standing up, like hold on to the rail. You know what I'm saying, because I always had to feel like some crazy nigga doing that to me. You feel me? I
did that with the L train too in Chicago. I never even got close to that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Yeah. So that was always my worst fit.
Shout out to her, and also shout out to the mental illness topic that just popped in my head that we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah, you know what? And man, you know what? We might have to go on that one next week because I got a lot of thoughts on that. When I saw something in the comments, it's like, "Are you serious, bro? You really?" And I was saying, "Yeah." I think a lot of people.
What y'all talking about?
I think a lot of people use mental illness as a crutch, man, and I think it's a
real. What y'all talking about?
That's what I was talking about. Like, I think a lot of people use mental illness as a crutch. Like, where we know it's real. People have mental health problems. And you know how, so it went from a thing of mental health being a thing that it was stigmatized, that people didn't talk about at all. Then we went to a place where we encouraged people to talk about it, which was good. And then we got to this place now where I feel like people just ain't accountable at all. Where they could just be like, they could do some fucked up shit and just be like, man, mental health, man. I need a mental health break. If I'm
like that nigga that played for the Falcons that didn't want to play all season. What's his name?
Calvin Ridley. He's like, I'm on the trash team. Mental health issues.
Yeah.
I don't want to play for the Falcons.
Right. Like, yo, that nigga abusing the system.
And I can't even front. I had a lot of shit to talk about on that. But from a nigga that has, like, so in our community, the black community, we frown upon mental health, right? It's in our community, it's like, nigga, you sad, you depressed. Man, you shut your ass, nigga. We all sad. Fuck out of here. We broke just like you broke. Just fuck up with all that crying, nigga. Here, smoke this. Shut up.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's rooted in white supremacy.
But it's also a real thing as well. We got that shit runs rampant in our community, and it's swept under the rug. Just like pedophilia runs rampant in our community.
Once again,
doing wild shit. and that goes back to mental illness. But I don't want to expand too much on it. Hopefully I'm able to join next week because I can't. I don't stay up this late on a Wednesday, nigga. I'm usually sleep at 8:30.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Let me say this real quick though. As far as like the mental health and pedophilia, my nigga, like as far as like specifically to the African American slave descendant community right here in the 48 continental states, that's rooted in white supremacy, my nigga. I'm saying like it wasn't no mental health slave days. I don't care how you feel. Get out there and pick this cotton. If you don't, you're getting whooped.
You're right.
As far as like pedophilia and all that, nigga, where you think they learned it from? The white man coming in doing whatever he wants to do to your little sister, to your daughter, to whoever. You understand? But it's like niggas don't want to talk about that at all. And when I say niggas, I don't mean you because obviously you just brought it up. But I'm saying like these are things that like white folks don't want to like acknowledge.
And it's a part of like you're saying, all that is a part, especially the mental illness aspect. I feel like it's a part of systemic racism that is prevalent in our community that causes us to go through a lot of stress, and niggas got to carry so much burden.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how real it is. Like that's why it was so easy for like crack to run through like our generation, right? Like, if you the FBI, if you the CIA, if you're just the government, right? You know what you've done to this 13% of your population. You see what I'm saying? So psychologically, you already know the effects of what you've been putting them through better than they do. So they don't have time to go to a psychiatrist. They can't even afford that. All right. So if I can't go like talk it out and figure it out, say, I'm gonna try to like numb it. I'm gonna try to like numb the pain. Here goes this crack cocaine. You see what I'm saying? Bro, it's all, bro.
Yeah, we ain't got people to talk to. We ain't got people to talk to. All of our shit is internal.
I'm glad that we actually didn't get to all this because you know what it says, man, is it leave the people wanting more. It leave us with something. I already got a topic list started for next week. More we can start with this, you know what I'm saying, or have it as an early topic. I know y'all got a lot more to say, and I do too. You know what I'm saying? And it's
I do. But I'll be sober for that one, my nigga. I promise. I come this bitch sober for that combo. Hey, man. I had a long day at work, man. I pulled up tipsy. I can't even front.
Hey, all y'all, please put your name in the thread if you haven't already. Your username in here in the thread or whatever, so I can add you or whatever. But I appreciate all y'all pulling.
Yeah, hey, add me, my nigga.
I would please add, you know what I'm saying, add me in the thread so I know who you are with your username. I know some of y'all, but like Blunt Sultan, I think that's your name on there, man. But
yeah, that's my name. 92 Baby is my name on there.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, man, all y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Like I said, it usually be like this where we have 9, 10, 11 motherfuckers pulling up, man. So yeah, be wasted or don't be wasted, man. It's all love. It's up to you.
Either way, just pull up.
Yeah,
just pull up to the motherfucker.
Bring your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, might as well. You feel me?
Minus Will podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, shout outs to the Minus Will podcast, man. This shit was real nice.